Good morning, friends. Good morning, Fugi. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday and welcome to another Satisfactory stream. How's it going, friend?
It's going fantastic. How about
Mm.
yourself?
So I'm going to try something new today, and let me know if you get double audio or anything goes. I'm going to try and stream without headphones on, because I find when I wear headphones, I shout a lot, and shouting is bad for my throat.
That is a very good point.
Yeah. All right, that also means I need to recalibrate levels. Fuji, you want to give me some, tell me what you had for breakfast today, and we'll let chat tell us about your levels.
I every time we do these streams, I tend to have a Pop Tart in the morning,
Delicious.
um, because it is something that I can eat in the first hour of the stream, because I never wake up on time.
Fuji a little quiet. I can bump up the Fuji. So are you eating as we speak?
I will be eating probably in 15 minutes.
All right. Fuji is now 27% louder. Tell me what you're having for lunch today.
Um, that is a great question, that I have not figured out yet. It may be a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter jelly time. Is that better Fuji levels chat? I need a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
A thumbs up or a thumbs down. I mean, I will also get louder as the day goes on.
Okay, they said that's better. Good. Yeah, and I can turn you down to adjust when the time comes. And you don't hear you in your own headphones? You're not getting speech jammed by me?
No, I'm doing fine.
Heck yeah. Awesome. All right, we did it.
Yeah.
Let me welcome some subs and let's talk about what we're doing today. Mr. Lecter, thank you for 7 months. Moving day, so I can't tune in live. This will be fun surprise for future me watching the VOD. Oh, even more? You want more Fuji in your headphones. Okay, what if I turn both of us up? There you go, a little bit more Fuji there. And then Mama Tats with 30 months. Thank you for being a bright spot in the darkness of the internet. May this community grow and thrive. Thank you so much, friend. Very kind words. All right, we've put a little bit more Fuji in your headphones. So it's been a couple weeks since our last Satisfactory stream. I got vaccinated last Saturday, yes, and then I was feeling some perfectly ordinary but not streaming, feeling good enough side effects on the Sunday, so we took the day off. But we're back. Today we're gonna have a bit of a shorter day. Fuji and I both have errands that we need to run this afternoon, so we're gonna be laser focused, right? That certainly describes us, right?
Yes, yes, we are the most optimal streamers of this game
Oh
that
yeah.
exists.
Mm.
Uh, might as well just give us the speedrun world record right now.
Mm. On like a very speedy platter. So I am in the world, and I actually wait, why is game? There we go. I actually preloaded it. What's the word we're looking for here? I had the game like we had a goal to sort of leave it AFK'd for a while so we'd have all the resources we need.
Mm.
There we go. So that we could go straight to the next tier of unlocks, which is very exciting. Hope I have a very pleasant time and Satisfactory. I see what you tried to do there. I think you're actually the first Satisfactory joke of the day. Well done, Invisible LF. Also, welcome everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey, look, it's Fuji. What button is flashlight again?
B.
Right, B for brash light, of course.
B for bright.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, has that gone live yet? All right, never mind. Don't why talk about Bripe? That's a weird thing to talk about. Don't even worry about it. All right. So we have things that we need to carry to an space elevator. And if I remember correctly, all of those things are upstairs. So let's go grab that. Let's go hit that button and let's go learn about the next tier. And while we're running about and doing this, let's have a little, I mean, typically we're supposed to stare at each other for stand-up, but we'll do that once we've launched the space elevator.
Yes, I think that is a fine plan.
All right. Oh, geez. How many versatile frameworks did we need?
Many.
Like 500?
Oh. Yeah, probably 500.
Okay, I have 500 versatile frameworks. What was the other thing we needed?
It's a great question. I know we had them. They might already be in the space
They
elevator.
might already be in the space elevator. Maybe we were just waiting on the versatile frameworks.
We were definitely only waiting on versatile framework. Oh, you
Eat?
are confident.
Oh, of course. I'm nothing if not confident. I think it's even better when you hiccup in the middle of that sentence. I kind of like that our space elevator is just hanging off the side of this cliff here. I think it really does it justice for... yeah, this whole thing is being supported by like 2 little footies. Wait, 1 footy? Hold on. Oh, a couple of
It's
footies.
like,
Okay.
yeah, it's like half on the other two.
Oh, yeah. Everything else was already in the system.
Oh, good.
All right. Loaded. Sealed. Hey, welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Matthew Matthew Jude's Ghost. Rest in peace. We're about to launch this for Tier 5 and Tier 6. You're having a very cozy day. Thank you for stopping on by. All right, let's... You've actually picked a great time to join because we're about to talk about our goals for the day. We're doing our morning stand-up, if you will. Thank you very much for bringing your community on by. You had a cozy stream. Wait, did you just wave to it, Fugi?
Yeah. I waved goodbye.
Wait, I only have clap and twirl. How did you wave?
I just wiggled my mouse.
Oh, just went like that. Okay, that's cute. So let's talk about our plan. Where are you going for the stand-up? You have your cup. You have your coffee cup on you?
I was gonna go to the hub.
Okay, that's that also makes sense. That's where we typically go and have our stand-ups. Got my coffee ready. What were you streaming today, Matthew? Oh no! Went a little too far. Long-time Lonely Radio Run fan. You do great stuff for the community. Cheers. Have fun. Thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words. Okay. Oh, you're there. Oh, geez.
I'm in the hub.
Playing Star Trek Online? Heck yeah. All right, Fugi. Let me grab my notes as well.
Okay.
So, based on 2 weeks ago, our goal was to unlock the space elevator. Done. And then it was reevaluate with new information, potentially unlock refineries and trains, and then start Operation the Big Refactor.
Right. Because I believe the big idea was to put all of our ingot and oil processing at the coal lake.
I don't know about oil processing. It was definitely all the metal refining.
Yeah, maybe not oil processing. It was definitely the refining.
May I suggest jump pads? Nah, we're probably just going to focus on automation rather than mobility. See, the thing is, sometimes you got to move fast. And when you move fast, you're not going to get everything done. And that's okay. And that's okay. But every second that we spend working on not the mega refinery, we fall further behind. Yeah, and I think we'd probably pick tubes over jump pads, honestly. I don't think jump pads give you enough height to go the distance we're going, and we probably don't want to invest the time in perfecting or tweaking that.
Yeah, jump pads also, I feel, are just imprecise.
Okay, well, let's take a look at what we need for refineries. That's under oil processing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we're basically there. Or we're still handcrafting motors, aren't we?
Yep.
So we have oil pressing was one thing, or oil processing rather, and then what was the other one? We get trains from
Tier 6.
monorail technology.
Monorail.
Okay, I don't think we're quite at trains, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we're at trains.
So we're at a bit of an impasse here. Because I think in order to start producing the things we need to make the mega refinery, we also need to scale up our refinery.
Um, hmm,
Would you agree with that?
would I agree with that? So, I feel like we have everything but the motors. We have the rotors. We just don't have the stators.
Yeah, like we could handcraft this one just to get it done.
Yeah. So I feel like we could unlock the refinery pretty quickly. And then what would we need to actually unlock trains? Because what I'm thinking is, could we unlock the refinery, start the factory on producing the things we need for trains, while we go off and make the new refinery or the new smeltery area?
Yeah. The only potential blocker on that is we don't know what it actually takes to construct a refinery.
Yes.
So we might also run into a problem there. It's probably worth creating some automatic copper sheets too. Because not only do we need 500, but we're going to need a lot of those for the refinery for piping water around.
Right. You're absolutely correct. So just in terms of sheer like dependencies,
Mm-hmm.
I will also mention that the train requires computers, which is unlocked under industrial manufacturing, which requires rubber and plastic.
Oh,
So I think we're
really?
actually, we literally can't get trains until we get oil processing
Holy moly.
running.
Okay, so our goal might be a little bit unrealistic right now, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, the goal to train everything around, but right, if we make the giant water smeltery, which I still think is a very cool idea, we do have a problem of how do we get everything out of there? Because I think making a bunch of, I mean, we can always make conveyor belts and then just strip it out after. Is that stupid?
Mm, I mean, I wouldn't say stupid. I just think it's potentially a lot of conveyor belt. I don't know.
Real quick, Fugi. Logophile, thank you so much for 100 bits. This game takes place in the jetpack future, and they still have you drilling for oil. What a future. What? One sec. Thank you, Joe. And the Bearded Padre, thank you for that prime in 7 months. I've been shouting so much for like lure streams lately. My throat is so raw right now. It's kind of the worst.
Oof.
All right. Well, first things first. We know we need to unlock oil processing regardless. I'm going to set up some copper sheet makers if you want to handcraft some motors. Are you okay with that distribution?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds great.
And we can keep talking about our plan in the meantime. I probably just want... I'm going to make 2 constructors for those cables. I don't know where we're going to store them for now. Oh, no. I wanted... You ever accidentally grab like 1,000 of something when you want one?
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us. Oh, I'm dead. Who put these stupid holes in the floor everywhere? What a start. What a start to the day.
The reminder.
Ugh.
It's been 2 weeks. You had time to forget.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't just jump around safely anywhere we go here. Just gonna end up falling to my death. Luckily, I have a bunch of berries on me, but still. Oh! Oh! Hey, hold on, Fugi.
That's me.
I forgot some important stuff here. We have 2 recipes to unlock.
Oh.
Hey, good morning,
right.
Clag. All right, first thing we have. Alternate blueprint for fine concrete. We probably don't want it. It's silica. Yeah, it's a silica-based one. We have alternate blueprint for copper alloy. Probably not interested. And then finally we have the iron wire. Lets us produce the copper wire using iron as a base ingredient. I think it's probably iron wire here.
Yeah. I don't know that we'll ever use it.
No, but
you might as well have it.
yeah. And then we have one more hard drive that we can throw in as well. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to turn my mic up. And I'm just going to go... I don't want to do like an ASMR stream because it's not my goal, but I do need to speak softer. All right, I have everything I need on me to make some conveyor belts here as well. That's good stuff. Do we have some like spare conveyor belts anywhere here? What is... Hold on, what was this? Is there a reason the steel was disconnected, Fugi?
Yes.
Oh, because you diverted it up top.
Yeah.
Can I plug it back in now?
Yes.
Right, we could probably actually disassemble up top if we wanted to.
Yeah, we can disassemble the stuff. I'd leave the lines running up to it though.
Yeah, of course. Am I the only person who has a hard time telling Nelson and Fugi apart? It begins. It begins.
All right, put it on the clock. 18 minutes.
Yeah, Satisfactory jokes 1. Fugi basically is indistinguishable from Nelson. Count is at 1. Good stuff. What's up, Lyrazel? I'm trying to think of... Our factory floor is getting a little bit full here, unfortunately. I'm trying to find a spot that I can sneak in like our existing factory floor. I don't think there is one.
Well, I think all of the storage containers are used at this point.
Do we just leave this and head up? I don't know. How much does this game cost? I have no idea, but I'm sure you could easily look it up on Epic or Steam. It is still in early access, so the price will likely reflect that as well. It is a very good game if you like factory and automation games. Alternatively, Fugi, I can make, just to use a little bit more space, I could... Right, where would I store it, though? Do we have copper going up one more level?
Yeah, we have everything going up one more level.
All right, I'm going to tear some stuff out there and start... Actually, in that case, I might even scale up the copper, whatchamacallit, production. Because I can, right?
The wire and cable? Or... which?
The copper plating, whatever it's called. The special copper for tubes.
Okay, yeah.
Is there anything on this floor that I need to keep, or am I free to just take it all down?
Yeah, you can take it all down, I believe. Just don't accidentally destroy the elevators going up.
Yeah. Oh, sure did just get rid of a floor spot there. Let's be a little bit careful. This is a bit of a nightmare mess, but you know what? So it goes. Oh, how do I undo? Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. It's actually very satisfying. Oh, geez. It's very satisfying to just like hit down the control for auto clear a huge area and just sweep the mouse from left to right. Just taking out huge chunks of the factory. That was very satisfying. Okay. This is bringing steel up top. Okay, we'll just leave that there. All right. Okay, good. Why can't I get rid of... There we go. That conveyor belt. Patrick Lickman, thank you so much for 21 months. It's sub day. How is everyone? Welcome. Thank you very much for the support, friend. I do appreciate that. Do we have a plan for like a storage area up here too? Or I guess it's all temporary, so just throw it down wherever I want, right?
Yeah, that floor is currently just temporary.
Yeah.
So nothing was planned yet.
Okay. Wonder if I can build on top of these, or if that's bad. So we'll find out, won't we? You know what? Since we need so many, I'm just going to make 4. There's like no reason not to make 4, right?
Yeah, go for it.
The games sound up a bit. It's like, we need this now. We need 500 for the unlock. Oh, these don't even line up with... Whatever. Now to clean up my shame chests? Oh no, we don't have time for that. We'll simply bury the shame. This is a very neat approach that we've taken to the game this time. Rather than... Wait, that does not line up. Rather than, okay, we need to solve every problem perfectly and it all needs to go in our factory each time. The sort of, okay, let's solve the problem one at a time. Let's like redesign what we have to sort of solve this current problem and then just move on.
Yeah, it's definitely very different.
Oh, wait, does this work perfectly? Hold on. Oh, that's so satisfying. Good job, me. All right, now these all need to be powered. Nope. He said the thing. Yeah, all right. New words I need to work on not saying as much. Satisfying. Actually, probably my new The word I realize I say way too much is interesting. Describing everything as interesting makes it sound as though nothing is ever interesting. Okay, I need it to go into here. So that means I need a series of mergers.
I promise you,
Mm-hmm.
probably most of your audience did not realize you were doing that until you pointed it out. And now they will never let you forget it.
Never let me forget when I just say everything is just interesting.
Yeah. Every
So-
time you say interesting from now on,
Somebody's gonna be like, "What do you mean instead of interesting, Jaeger?" And I'm like, "How why'd I say this?" Yeah. So I was, I write a monthly, on my Patreon, I write a monthly, like, coffee review thing with some other stuff as well. But it's just like, here's the bags of coffee we drank. Here's our tasting notes, how'd that all go? And I was like, this was an interesting coffee, Serge. No. No, this can't go there. It goes there, it's going to... It's not going to have enough room to get in. That's not how that works. That's how that works. Yeah, what are other verbal tics that I have that I'm trying to do as a, I'm trying to work out as a performer? I'm trying not to laugh. I mean, like, obviously I want to laugh if things are funny, but I find a lot of the time, laughing is like the new Is that a weird thing to say?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so just like, I don't want to laugh to fill dead air. I want to, if I think something is interesting, I want to actually describe it in words instead of just saying that. Yeah. What's the point of the poles if the conveyor belt can already defy gravity? Oh, I use the poles to get nice shapes. Also, conveyor belts can only go a certain maximum distance until they like automatically go into a pole. But yeah, they get placed down so I can get these nice bends. There's some math that you can do. So here's an example. If you have something like this, you're going to get a weird little like bend to it, or an... Basically, I'm trying to get nice, clean conveyor belts. But if you ever do, say this is your starting point. If you go 1, 2, 1, 2, that's how you get really nice, clean 90-degree turns. So that's why I'm placing these down, is not for supports, but for nice, clean lines. Laughing to cover awkward silence is super common tic. A lot of people do that. Yeah, I'm aware of that, but I want to, again, as a performer, there are things that I want to do. I've worked really hard to remove to fill for dead air. I'm very proud of myself for that, because that's a trickier one. Oh, there's some good stuff up here. Is that more coffee, my love? Wow. So spoiled. Mm. Oh. Oh, that's good coffee too. All right, so let's do some math. How are we doing on this at the time? Oh, I don't have enough copper coming this way. Oh yeah, we are not producing nearly enough copper. Oh well. Mark Casey, thank you very much for 9 months. What a cute sub, Babbo. Love it. You've never gotten this far? Do you mean in Satisfactory, friend? Yeah, so this is our second playthrough. In our first playthrough, we stopped playing at about nuclear power. Let's put this away. Let's put all these iron ingots away. Actually, no, I'm going to bring these down to the... I think it's time for me to start throwing a bunch of stuff into the awesome shop. Your save always corrupts. Really? That sounds like it honks. And we've been very lucky that that's never happened to us. All right, I remember you overclocked some stuff. We put the overclocks in the hub chest, right, Fugi? Yes. Yeah, because
yes.
I found the other 26 of them. Yeah, I need to make a bunch of room in my inventory to make room for all the shame. Are we producing encased industrial beams yet or no? Did I not put those away?
We are, and it's in the everything but the sheets are in the milestone.
Oh, okay. I just have encased industrial beams in a chest up here. So I wasn't sure if we were also producing them anywhere. Yeah, we are. Okay, I need to tidy up a couple of things here. Wow, we're actually doing pretty good for production. Turns out letting the computer AFK for like 8 hours lets you stock up on a lot of important things. Complex lower level, that was quite the sneak peek down at the conveyor lift. Yeah, so our strategy this time is a vertical factory that we are maybe moving a little bit away from, where we were going to do manufacturing, or sorry, like low level processing at the bottom level and then ship everything up. But we're realizing it doesn't scale all that well. So now we're looking at converting everything. We've never done I'm just going to call it a wet smeltery. How do you feel about that, Fugi?
That's a great name, Serge.
Thank
There's
you.
nothing wrong with that name.
Because we have all the alternate recipes for iron, copper. Is there one for steel for that as well? We don't have wet steel.
I don't think wet steel exists. I think you make there's the pure steel is like iron ingot.
Right. That's the one that we want. We also have wet concrete, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
So our goal is to move everything over in that direction. And then train it back? I don't know. It seems ambitious.
Yeah.
I like that this time you're like, let's bring everything in one place. And then me, an idiot, I was like, Fugi, hold on. What if, go with me on this journey. What if everything on trains? And you're like, oh my God, Serge. Sorry, I need to make...
Trains are cool. I'm a big fan of it, but we don't have them yet, and we need supplies. So
yeah, I know.
It'll be a bit interesting.
All right, I had to make room for stuff in my inventory. Do we have rotors? Are we producing rotors at all or no?
Rotors, yes.
Okay.
It's right next to the pipe. Stators and motors, absolutely not.
So what if after this goal too, what if we actually refactored the third floor? Right. We're going to set up the refinery, and then while that was doing stuff, we're going to look at other things. I was thinking maybe we should get into like stators, you know, some of those more complicated ones, start processing up top.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You want to help me clean up these shame chests? Or if you're obviously doing your own thing, don't worry about it. But oh, I just threw out a bunch of copper, and these are all copper starved. That was stupid. There we go. That'll help produce more of these tubes for us. Didn't get to watch the Fam Jam live yesterday. It was a fun event. It was a very fun event. I played a lot of Magic yesterday. I did quite well. If you have any extra iron ingots, or pardon me, copper ingots, just throw them directly in these constructors. I made 4, and we are not supplying them with enough copper to actually work for 4.
Yep.
But, you know, so it goes. Yeah, I played, I went 6-3, 6-3 in 2 drafts yesterday, which I think is pretty respectable.
It looks like they're all running.
No, I just put 200 copper ore.
Oh.
By hand in. What was the final score? Oh, geez. We came second. I don't remember like the exact numbers. But Team Wheelhammer won. Les Mulliganablas came second, and Baby Geniuses came third. Wheeler was on a tear. Wheeler had like 16 wins compared to my 12. He got 7 wins in 2 drafts, and then was one fast enough that he got into a 3rd draft too.
Wow.
But yeah, it was within like 5 points between first place and third place, so they were all pretty tight. They were neck and neck the whole time. All right, so we've managed to produce about 300 of these so far. I might actually go down to a lower level and steal some copper and then hand make 200 if you want to grab what's up there right now and throw it in. That way we can unlock that milestone.
Nope.
Wheeler started his third draft after the event ended. That doesn't make sense. He had 16 points. Oh, wait, no, that's exactly 7 and... Oh, yeah, that's exactly 2 sevens. That does make sense. Ignore me. You are correct. That's cool as heck. I don't know why I tried to correct you there. I was like, that doesn't make sense. That's impossible. Like, no, no, Serge, it's not impossible.
It's actually completely possible.
Yeah, Wheeler used to play a lot of like tournament Magic too. Like, go and grind. Show up at all the GPs. A lot of the lure people, although we love Magic, we don't... I mean, occasionally if you go to a GP or something like that, a convention, you know, Graham's like day 2 a couple of times like that. But Wheeler and Jer are like competitive Magic players. They'll go out of their way to go to events. I don't know if Wheeler's been on a pro tour or not. I think he may have qualified for one, but I don't know if he actually played on it. He kept adding to the score after. Did he keep drafting after? That's really funny. Oh, geez, this is a 2-to-1 recipe. I don't think we have enough copper in our system to pinch all the copper we need to make this work. Maybe there's a backup in our smelters down below.
That's definitely something I was interested in checking. Is what's going on down here.
Oh, why are they not getting copper ore? Oh, one of these elevators is disconnected. So this whole bottom thing
does. Always been that way.
Yeah, so these 2 smelters aren't even being used.
Yeah, but like that's normal. That's always been that way.
Is it? Are we only giving this 60 copper per second or whatever?
Yeah, because I think you upgraded the copper input, and then we just didn't need more copper, so I never built out more constructors or foundries or whatever.
Oh. How much do we care now? Probably not a lot.
Probably.
Yeah. If you want to give us some more, that's fine. I'll keep handcrafting. Hey, maintain priority. Thank you very much for 13 months, friends. We might have some kind of cool things we can unlock in the awesome shop as well.
Ooh, yeah.
Sitting at 32 coupons so far. Coupons. I think our other recipe, whatever it's called, should be available pretty quick here too.
Nice.
How many trucks is that? Oh god. I'm never going to forgive Twitch chat for the time they convinced me to spend our precious early tickets on that stupid meme truck.
They were so insistent.
Yeah, they're like, it's so cool. You're like, okay. You said it was cool. No kappa. How does this game compare to Factorio? There's no combat. The resources are infinite. So rather than setting up, I mean, Factorio, it seems like a lot of the problems are scaling up and then moving and claiming resources while also balancing pollution versus aggression. I don't know if that's a correct way to describe that, Fugi. Maybe it's the scale as well, because of first person. You never quite scale your factory as large.
Yeah.
Because like late game Factorio, you're zooming out and your entire base looks like a microchip, right? It's all these interlocking systems and you're transporting resources all over.
Mm-hmm.
This game, you're solving a lot of the same problems at a smaller scale and the resources are infinite. So it's about, what is it about? It's more about load balancing instead of volume, maybe? There is still some combat in this game, but it's more often enemies will respawn if there's no structure within. I think it's like something like 30 or 50 meters or something like that. But they'll never come and attack your base. They'll never attack their structures. It's more something to keep you. It's like a DPS check or a progress check. There's different tiers of enemies guarding different resource upgrades. Something this game has that Factorio does not have is alternate recipes. So there's a neat part of you make a factory floor, you get a certain production line going, and then you unlock a new recipe that's maybe some recipes are just straight up more efficient. Others just let you switch out different resources if you want to sort of balance what you have differently. And then redesigning your factory floor to accommodate. My problem in Satisfactory is I always want my microstructures. Wait, hold on. My problem in Satisfactory is I always want my microstructure built resources in belts of 60. Oh, you always want to maximize, right? Because a conveyor belt always can carry 60. You always try and output at 60. Oh yeah, that gets very silly. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I went down to the space elevator, Fugi, instead of the hub to drop off those resources. It's surreal watching you play a game that my friends made. What? You know the devs Perpetual DM? That's cool as heck. I think it's cooler that you know the people who made this game. Heck yeah. They build something. They're artists. I just get to play their hard work. All right, I'm hitting the button. So satisfying. All right, oil processing has been unlocked.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked.
All right, Fugi.
Oil-based products
To
that
construct an refinery
of oil refining
costs
can be used in
motors,
further processing, as seen in
encased
the
industrial beams, which we have,
caution.
steel pipes, which I believe we're also making, or no?
During out-of-base
Yeah, we're
activities.
making that.
Yeah, and we're now also making copper sheets. So my goal of maybe making motors on the top floor should be bumped up slightly.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So apparently Perpetual DM went to university with a couple of people and also worked at Coffee Stain. That's rad. That's super cool. All right, how do I make motor? Motor requires rotor and stators. Actually, I believe those pieces need more copper. So did you end up scaling up copper?
Yes, yeah. Copper should be running at the full Mark II speed now.
Ooh, I could actually steal... there's a recipe that we can make that doesn't require iron for rotors. It just takes... Wait, rotors don't take copper, and we have iron going up? Maybe that is more efficient.
We
Rotors...
already have rotors, don't we?
Yeah, we have rotors, but they're on the 3rd floor, and I want them on the 4th floor, and I don't know if we should send them up or just make fresh ones.
Yeah, if you're trying to make motors, I guess we just make fresh ones.
That was sort of my thought. Actually, I don't know if we need rotors anymore, though. Like, if we could... Because we had a goal in the previous playthrough to store every single item, and I don't think we need to do that this time.
No, I think our goal this time is just store the meaningful items.
Pardon me?
I'd say we probably keep the rotor creator for now on the 2nd floor.
All right, go with me on this journey. What if I actually just stole off of the... Because stators just require steel pipe, which we're making on this floor already, and copper wires, which we're making on this floor already, which I also believe are completely backed up storage-wise.
Okay.
What if I just stole off of all 3 of those conveyor belts? Oh, never mind. Well, all right, we're not full on steel pipe, but I digress. Yeah, what if we scaled up steel pipe production? And then made motors on this floor. Actually, we don't have anywhere to put them. I was just thinking like we could steal off of all 3 of those because we don't really need to store the excess. Does that get too spaghetti? Are you here for that? What's up, Call Me Vid? What's up?
Are you looking for a long-term solution or a short-term solution to motors?
Does this count as both?
I will reiterate my question. It's a simple question. Are you looking for motors now or motors forever?
I mean, this is obviously not motors forever. You're right. Hey, what's up, M-Drift? Thank you for 27 months in that Prime. Because we're going to need a lot of motors later on. And realistically, we should probably have like at least 2 or 3 things making motors in the long run.
If you want motors now,
Yes.
my recommendation would be to go up to the next floor, put down some assemblers or whatever, and feed it with sea cans that you manually fill up.
Oh, you're so smart,
reserve
Fugi. You're so... Why is Fugi so smart, chat? Why is Fugi so smart? Okay, yeah, all right.
I will say that I stole this idea from Serge of 2 weeks ago. So really, you're smart. You just didn't remember. So.
I'm going to make 3 assemblers, 4 assemblers. I need rotors for that. Rotor in. Right. Remember when we did that the other day? We do have the alternate recipe that involves copper and steel, yes. But because we keep saying that we're going to move our smeltery, we haven't actually scaled up our ingot production right now. And we're, I don't want to say completely starved for resources, but completely starved for resources. It's kind of depressing, honestly. Is this even going to work? How are we doing power-wise, by the way?
I think we're doing fine. Double check. I literally looked at this like 2 minutes ago and then immediately forgot because my brain did not register a problem.
Motors.
All right.
Wait, you only... What's up?
Since when has there been a max consumption line?
Yeah, I think that's new. If you haven't clicked on this yet.
Huh.
Isn't that great? It shows if everything is on, that's our max consumption. So our production actually exceeds our max consumption. I'm also realizing that I have done this in a silly way. Well done on the fam jam yesterday. Thank you very much. I had a very good time. I'm doing this in a stupid way. All right. Let's start this again. So I need 2 sea cans here. And this is going to make us at least 2 state whores. I'm not doing any math. I'm not doing any math or actual like ratios here, by the way, chat. Just if you are at all curious. It's not the way, it's not what we about over here. And if I have to do more later, I'll do more later. And then I want 1 sea can here. Syncing all the excess? Yeah, we'll probably start thinking about excess syncing once we get to smart splitters, but we're still pretty early on in this whole thing. We want alternate steel rotors here. No, we don't want stators here, which needs wires and pipes. Yep. Stator. That's going to go in here. This is motor. Hey, what's up, Pix? How you doing, friend? So I want a splitter here. Goes at this height. That's straight? Yes, it is. Now these come out, and I want it a level higher. So for this, I want a merger here. Does this work the way I want it to? Oh, it does. Beautiful. This goes up to here. Pardon? Did I not put it the right way? Heck. How am I getting this wrong again? Hold on. What are you? What am I looking at? This is a splitter. So input, output. I'm getting trolled, right? Like, it says that's the input, right? So the input is there. And if I stack it, oh, it rotated when I stacked it. Okay, for whatever reason, I assumed that the orientation would be the same there as well, and I was obviously lied to. Okay, so now one last time. So this is going to be a splitter. Where's the input here? Dogma! Hi, friend. Thank you very much for 21 months. You're having a cozy day. This does not line up straight, does it? Or does it? It does! Beautiful. The game is trying to help, right? You know what? It is. It's trying its best, and I appreciate that. Wait, how does that not line up? No! It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but it is what it is. Three high news lifts? Nah. Don't want to go that high. We've done this a couple of times before. The 3 high and lifts is fine, but this is all temporary, right? We're going to be ripping this out after. There we go. Like, I get what you're saying. All right, where is this? There it is. Okay, good. But, yeah. I actually find this to be sometimes pretty cute and compact. It allows for a third step because we'll sometimes stack it up 3 high, and then this intermediary layer, sorry, means you can even have, like, I don't know. Fugi, would you say that we value the compact factory too high? Because this is not the first time we've done this, right?
So, our previous factory,
Yep.
like the last time we played this game, we built dense, but we were happy to expand infinitely.
Yes.
And so I feel like we never really ran into this issue of like, oh no, we're out of space. What do we do? Because we just keep building and expanding it. In this playthrough, we're trying to like be a bit more conscientious, I guess, with our factory design so that it fits the natural landscape. And in doing so, we have added constraints. And I understand that those constraints can be frustrating at times and that they may not make sense to all of our viewers. But to me, a lot of the fun of like factory and automation games is the constraints. If you don't have constraints and you can do whatever you want whenever you want, then there's not much challenge to it. There's not much to consider. You just keep building and then you're done. So
Well
I don't
said.
know, it's a trade-off. If it gets frustrating, we can just stop.
Yeah, I mean, it's very easy then,
bring
yeah,
in-
just to build and slap down anything anywhere.
Yeah.
Well said, friend. I'm getting so much better at catching myself with this grapple hook, by the way. I'm going to leave us with 100 rotors, and I'm going to use all the rest in the creation of motors. Today's plan, oil processing, question mark? Yeah.
That's that's ambitious.
I don't know if we're going to quite get
Whatever
there.
moderators said we'd get oil processing done today. Whew.
Oh, I don't have an output for these yet. That's fine.
No, there's no game reason for why our floors are so high. The reason the floors are so high is to match the cliff that we've built them on.
Yep. So let me give you an aerial view is not the way I want to describe this. Let me give you a view from afar, chat. Am I above? All right, hold on. First off, let's game. Oh, nailed it. Surprised I didn't break my wrist, but I just did the jump off the highest level and grab a grappling hook. You can only catch if you look up. So if you jump down, you can't grab a wire from below. So you have to guess it and then hook it from that side. Anyways, that feels great. So this is our factory. How do I hide? There we go. This is our factory, and the height was set based on the natural tiers of the cliff. So when we built into this, we found this beautiful waterfall here. What we wanted to do was, yeah, sort of take advantage of what was already a very pretty area and try and make a pretty factory that matched it. Is it efficient? Oh, God, no. But, you know, are we telling a story? Maybe only kind of. Is the height the same between each floor? Also no. Are we proud of what we're doing? But are we having fun?
Serge, you're really not selling this. Come on.
So yeah, that's why we're doing what we're doing.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm having fun.
Actually, all the elevators, as we add more and more elevators between floors, this is looking even cooler. I just wanna say that. Oh wow, and then Snurge being outsmarted by domes. Yeah, thanks, Snurge. Zed, thank you so much for 34 months. Max L Silver, thank you very much for 8 months. Appreciate you, friends. So yeah, that's what our base looks like from the outside. And then there's a really cool view, which is from the top looking out at the desert and then seeing all of the various like resources coming in. Which might change if we go for Operation Train, but we'll see what happens. I think we can still make it look kind of cool. Have we gotten to the top of the waterfall? Yep. Yeah, we grabbed the hard drive that's up there too. Perpetual DM, brand new sub. Thank you. Pardon me. Thank you very much. Welcome. Looks very nice. I'm an aesthetic person, so I appreciate it. Oh, if you like aesthetics, you're going to have a great time here. Yeah, then if you look out over the desert, we don't have a lot of rules when we play this game, but one of the things that we like to tell ourselves is you only need to have straight lines on the grid. There are no conveyor belt crimes if you're not on the grid. So I love these organic looking conveyor belt lines, and you can see that they start to stack. We start to build up where they consolidate. So the power lines are going out, the conveyor belts are coming in, and then it all feeds into here. And then so the goal that we're trying to work towards, and we keep hitting blocker after blocker because we're trying to move fast and not necessarily get there as efficiently as possible sorry, we're leaving a lot of tech debt behind us, is way over here there's a giant source of water. We actually want to reroute literally all of this ore processing over to there where there's water and use more efficient water recipes through refinery. What that'll let us do is scale up the production of all of our ingots, because that's really our problem right now is we just don't have enough. Sorry, it's seen Fugi. Oh, you launched another rocket. Cool.
We had all of the supplies, and
Heck
I'm
yeah.
like, we probably want tier 3 conveyor belts eventually. I'll just press the button.
Yeah, not a problem. Oh, wait. Yeah. So yeah, we want to ship everything that way, scale up the production of like ingots significantly, and then train all of that stuff back to here and then keep doing the same thing. Whether or not we can do that or not is a whole other question. No grids means no rules, and no rules means no pants. You live your best life, Critterbot. I'm never going to say no to you. All righty. How are we doing on these tubes? Oh, great. So Fuji, while we were just chilling, we've got 700, almost 800 of the copper sheets now.
Wow, nice.
And let's go over and talk about motors. Wait, hold on. What's the problem here? Produces one stator every 5 minutes. Is there any reason to overclock these? Yes, there is. Okay, we've got supplies for it. Let's get some worm overclock action going on here. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Chris. They make 5 per minute, not 5 minutes per item. Yeah, we'll scale it up either way. Either way, I'm unhappy with what is currently being produced. I think it goes up to 45. Something stupid like that. Do we have room for another 90 in our power whatchamadoodle right now? Yes. Yeah, we're laughing. There we go. So that'll give us 10 per minute, and that'll just help with our motor production. The other option is, of course, just to make more assemblers, because, like, we're providing them with enough raw resources, but whatever. We have 36 motors. All right, so if we wanted to go... Do you want to go start figuring out the refinery plan now, Fugi? How do you, what's our next step according to you?
So I don't think we can get super far with the new okay, so we can start building the new refinery, I think, now, but we're not going to be able to get the resources over until the train is built.
And we can't build a train until we actually start making oil production.
Yeah. So I think it's up to you. We can start planning out the refinery so that we know what the goal is, or we can just go start trying to sort out oil and get some oil processing going so that we can move forward with the train.
I think that's probably the correct move. What does it cost to make an oil extractor? Oil extractor also costs motors. Okay, making motors now was just a galaxy brain play. So here's a quick question. Just because I don't want to come back and have all of our resources exhausted, do we have steel going to the second floor still? Like, are we producing more, what's it called? Steel pipes? Or have we
I believe so, but I'll double check.
Yeah, let's check how that's going.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're definitely producing steel goods here. That's good. So I just want to follow the steel. I might actually overclock the steel pipe production, just because that's pretty important for us right now. Oh, it's not getting enough steel here.
I mean, we have very limited steel production.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what you're saying is I should overclock the steel production. No, we're probably producing exactly enough steel to go for the iron that we're giving it, right?
That would be my guess, yes.
All right. So what we've actually discovered is I'm going to click on this hard drive and it's going to give us alternate steel and all of our problems are going to get fixed. You ready for it?
I'm ready. I'm excited.
What? I can't believe that didn't work. Oh, steamed copper sheets. If we want to do more wet production, we can make wet quartz or steamed copper sheets, which is 1-to-1 instead of 2-to-1 recipe. I don't think we actually care about steamed copper sheets because we'll just solve the problem there with more copper, right?
Yeah, I'd lean towards the pure quartz crystal.
Yeah, same. 52 per minute. That's not bad. I don't think we ever really got into quartz production last playthrough either.
No, I don't think we did it at all, honestly.
Okay, I need to stop trying to fix our factory right now because we just can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just too many.
There's nothing to be done for it.
Too many compounding issues there. Go with me on this journey, Fugi. If we are moving all of our... No, this doesn't work, but I want to finish the thought anyways. If we're moving all of our ingot production off of the first level, that means we can make our entire oil refinery on that level.
Probably not.
What? Why is that?
I mean, okay, so we could do that.
Okay. Yes.
How do you propose we get the water up there?
Ah, stupid, right. Stupid water. All right. Well, maybe, hold on. Where's our vehicle? Did we disassemble it? We don't have a truck
I
right now.
honestly don't remember.
Our truck is dead.
I don't
All right, let's make
remember
our
where Oliver
tractor. What's our tractor's name again?
Oliver.
Oliver. Is this Oliver, but the V is capitalized now because it's the 5th one?
I think it's Oliver. Because Oliver 1, the I was the Roman numeral 1.
Right.
And so if that's now a V, it'd be Olvver.
I just try to remember if this is the 4th or the 5th. I don't know if this is Oliver or Oliver with the capital.
I'm pretty sure Oliver was already.
Yeah, and the
lost
6th
the
Oliver is
line
going to be
of duty.
Olivier. All right.
6 Oliver is going to be Olviver.
Let's go find some oil. Where's our nearest oil? This game is around
So do we
25
want-
to 30 bucks. What country are you in currency wise? Sorry, somebody's talking about the price of the game. They said 25 to 30, but like if they're in Australia, that's very different compared to being in the States, compared to being in Europe.
Oh, I was honestly just very confused by the fact that it's saying the closest crude oil is west of us.
Oh, West is bad.
Is it? Or is this actually secretly amazing? Because we had this huge concern of what are we going to do about oil? Where's the oil refinery going to go? How's oil going to work? And we're like, do we put it on the first floor? Do we put it where our wet refinery is going to be? And the answer might just be we just go to the 4th floor, walk west a little bit. There's oil there. And we put the
There's
oil
also
refinery
water
on
up
the
top,
4th
yeah.
floor.
Yeah. And then pipe it all
And-
down. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
and
this
then
body
pumps
of
all-
water is a national park and needs to be preserved. So we're not, yeah, this is a decorative water feature. We're not using that water for anything. All right, well, let's run up top and let's see if we can't find that. I've packed up Olive 5? Oliver with the capital V.
Oliver. I honestly, as soon as I saw it was to the west and thought about it, I think this could be really cool. I'm
Yeah.
actually really excited.
And it's also very naturally flat up top, which is quite interesting.
Yeah.
No, I did it again. Which is potentially very good for us because it makes it easy to build. So if you've never been at top of the waterfall before, chat, welcome up here. There's a whole lot of nothing. It actually kind of feels like it's unfinished. Because it's just so flat. There's no rocks. There's no trees. There's just this water feature here, right? Like...
Yeah, I don't know if we would put the refinery out here next to the lake or on layer 4.
All right, so where's this oil?
That's a great question. All right. It says it's 400 feet straight west.
Hold on. Let's think with factories here.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if there was another way around, but you are very wise. Oh, don't run. Oh.
So it's down.
Oh. So, pumps are cool, right?
Yeah? You want to
Yeah?
pump it like 200 feet over this mountain?
I kind of do, to be honest.
So
Being really honest with you.
there's also water down there. That could be where a refinery is.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably a lot more reasonable.
Right? Like everything is there, and then we don't pump water and oil back. What we do is we just produce. Wait, do we produce
Plastic
water?
and rubber.
Do we produce plastic and rubber there and then just ship that back?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, like, is there anything else we need to make out of crude oil?
I think that's it. You just have to load balance. And then I also remember when you created a really interesting loop that involved like feeding half of an output back into it, and we can send all the excess into the awesome shop or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the first thing we need to do, how much concrete do you have on you? I've got 1,500.
Oh, I don't think I have, like, any.
What an
I've got
absolute
one.
pain in the butt, though.
What do you mean? What's the pain in the butt?
Building down. Oh, you know
Oh,
what I'm going to do?
yeah.
I'm sorry, my dude. I believe you can ramp down. I'm actually going to unlock that one wiggle ramp.
Oh, the double ramp?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm just going to go unlock the double ramp right now. Because I think you can build down with that one.
I'm trying to think, like, do we actually need fuel for anything?
Did we have I think our coal scales such that, right, that's what you had fuel for. You were using fuel for a fuel plant. Blech. I think we were burning fuel. But I think in this playthrough, we can probably just coast off of scaling up coal until we hit nuclear. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I was more worried, like, do we need anything other than plastic and rubber out of crude oil for, like, recipes of things? That's what I'm trying to remember.
Pardon, Critterbot? Sorry, Automod caught something there. Oh, we want the double ramp pack, right?
I believe so. That sounds correct.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Double ramp pack. It's in the store. I love their checkout here. Hold on. Sorry. Let's add that to our cart. If you've never seen the Awesome Shop before, I love that it's actually a store, right? You check out, you buy everything there. It's so good. It's so good. I think we care about walls. We have enough. You know what? I'm sorry, Fugi. I have to buy it. I have to buy my precious idiot son.
Oh, the little scoots?
Yeah, little scoots. Little scoots. Oh, you know what we also could be doing? I forgot we could be buying... We could actually just buy computers to unlock milestones.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah, that's a thing.
Did we unlock the cyber wagon? Get out. I've been fooled once before. What an absolute waste of my time and life and tickets.
Phantom.
Yeah. Yeah, suggesting the cyber wagon is a bannable offense. Don't you dare. Where do I... Sorry, right, purchases. Hold on. Hello? All right, I have to craft both of these. Wait, what have I done wrong?
I don't know.
Did I not buy Little Scoot? Where's Little Scoot?
Do you have to construct Little Scoot? Like, did you just buy the recipe for Scoot?
I thought I bought it, but I don't know where it is. Like, it's not under transportation. Oh, it's equipment? You make it in the workshop. That's amazing. Welcome back, little friend. I have missed you. Oh, it fills me with so much happiness. Right, I forgot our factory floor is filled with holes. Oh, you're perfect. Oh, do you see me land that? Oh, welcome back, little scoots. Ah, okay. I'm gonna grab a little bit extra concrete. I see you're one step ahead of me. Double ramp goes to 4. Then want power. This is going to go to 6 and then 7. Oh yeah, Fugi might actually be able to drive little scoots this time because the everything's running so much better.
Yeah, I probably could, but I have no desire to drive little scoots in this factory.
That's fair. That's fair.
It would honestly terrify me. I'd just go careening off the edge.
Call me Vid. I do appreciate all the calls to help, but this is not our first playthrough. We're having a good time, and typically we'll ask if we're looking for a hand. You're kind of going on the borderline of being helpful to just being like straight backseaty. Yeah, I assure you, we got this. There are things that we are not currently doing. That's okay. Nope, it's not what we wanted there. Alrighty. Can I build down? Was the hope with these.
Absolutely. Watch this.
All right, you're gonna show me how it's done. All right, Fugi.
Well, I need to make sure we're lined up correct. I think we head north a little bit.
Yeah, I think you know what I can do. Hold on, let me give you a starting platform.
Okay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that.
And we just double check there. Yep, looks great. Nailed it.
Yes. All right, let's go. Okay. Yeah, it's such a clutch unlock, eh? Who cares about physics? Let's go. Hey, Squirrel Earl, thank you for 38 months. There's an intermittent issue in the audio that sounds very similar to my ringtone. Oh, no. Do we want to, like, switch back at any point, or are we just going straight down?
We can switch back later.
That's also fair. Actually, if we plan this in a certain route, do you think we want to train this later, or do you just want to conveyor belt back the whole way? Because because if we don't do a switchback, we can make it a train, right? If we do like a pretty big flat area and then like 90 degree, you know what I mean?
Well, I think if we don't switch back, we're gonna run into this pillar.
We have to, yes, we obviously have to turn. But what I'm saying is if we stopped here, give me a second.
Also, I'd be curious if, like, we could run the train, like, out that way.
Oh, instead of going up and over?
Yeah, like, go around the mountain instead of over the mountain.
Okay, in which case, here, come back to where I am. Switch back.
Okay. Like, I'm not saying we have to go around, but
We can, we'll solve that problem when we get to it, right?
yeah, because the I kind of like that all of the train and resources is coming in from the bottom.
Yep.
And I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of if it's possible to preserve that or
Here,
worthwhile to
one
preserve that.
sec. We're gonna have to switch back again.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, look, friends.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Give me a second here. Before we head down, I'm going to shoot this thing a couple times. And then we're going to have bees to deal with.
Oops.
How did I miss that shot? Luckily, this one is dead? Oh, this whole area is water.
Mm-hmm.
The old fly swatter at it here. Did you bring your animal organs to Huff?
I did, yes. I never
Never leave home without them now?
yeah, no yeah.
There might even be a hard drive here. Let's split up and look for clues. So I don't think this water is deep enough for a water extractor. So here's our first oil source, impure. That's bad. Here's another oil source. Nope, that's just a dark spot in the ground. Okay, good. Good. Oh, how do we take power this way? Do we take power along the path of the
The train would deliver it.
Sure, but we need oil before we do train, right? So we need to bring power.
Yeah, if for now I think we just take it down the ramp that we built.
Okay. Second here. Let's start marking these.
Yeah, I think there's 2 impure right by the ramp. And then further this way. Oh, there's a lot of fun, happy friends here. There's a normal.
Do you need a hand for a second? What a fun moment to join. Lots of animal parts to huff. Yeah, you know, it's a perfectly ordinary thing to do in a factory game. You know, just go ahead and huff oil, or pardon me, huff animal parts.
Yeah, don't do that other one. I don't think that would end well for your human body.
Oh yeah, you found all the friends.
It's okay.
So we have 2 impure and a normal. I wonder if that's pretty standard for stuff. Anything else here, or just the 3?
I only know of the 3.
Someone else who joined at animal huffing. Yes, welcome, friends. Welcome.
Right. Oh, it says there's another one like 300 meters this way.
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. We should also figure out where the actual boundary of the deeper water starts. There's like 11 to 13 in this area. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, there's a friend here. This is a bigger one. I'm going to use gun on this one. Ow. Or you can be aggressive. I like your style, Fugi.
I mean, you were distracting it, so I just ran in. This is another normal.
Okay, well this is definitely enough to get started.
Okay,
so
yeah, this just keeps going.
Yeah?
Like, if you just like, because there's another, like, if you keep pinging, there's another one like 300 meters this way.
How much do we
potentially
want to
2.
start with, right?
I don't think we need to start with that much. I think the 4 we've found is a good enough
normal,
start.
normal, impure, impure. Yeah, okay.
But the impression that I'm getting is like if we throw all these in a like big pipeline, like that's enough oil.
Yeah, and we've got right where I'm standing here is where the water gets deep enough.
Okay.
So that we can start putting the water things there. Okay. We've done some scouting. I'm actually really curious if there might be, just since we're out here already, if there might be some easy to grab hard drives in this area. Hey, Inquisitor Guy, thank you so much for 20 months. Do you want to quickly pull up the map, Fugi?
Yeah. Survey says no.
Nothing. Okay.
There's nothing in this water area. If you head west a while there and go up a big cliff, there's one.
Nah,
But,
let's just get stuff done then. Good morning, Serge, Fugi, chat. How are things? Thank you, Gaia. Good. We're getting oil done. It's going to be a bit of a shorter stream today, so it'd be nice to get some. What do you think our goal is? We've got 2.5 hours left. We're going to stop at about 1 o'clock today. Got 2.5 hours left. I think we could get, I don't know if we could get the production back to our base, but I think we can get some rudimentary oil production going.
yeah.
Some weird flickering happening.
I would be thrilled. I'd be impressed and thrilled if we could make some computers.
Oh,
In my head, I'm thinking we come in, we make a small oil refinery using even just these 2 patches closest to the ramp. Just grab those 2 patches, get it into some refineries, make a couple small refineries, make some plastic and rubber, and then we can just pick that up by hand, drag it into the base, and make some computers. And I'd be happy with that.
One more thing we need to figure out: where is our actual refinery going to go in this area?
That's a great question. That's
Oh, you know what
really
might actually not be a terrible idea? Oh no, we don't want to braise it up. I was gonna say if we put it up a floor, but that's a bad idea. There's nothing in this corner.
It's not a bad idea.
Well,
As long as we're not raising it up too much.
Because yeah, if we make
we
it
can
too
put
low, we run
down-
into the issue of actually hitting where things go. What is the height limit? I think a pump can extract or lift 30 meters naturally by itself. Is that right? Here's a question I'd
oil
love your help for,
extractor?
chat. What is the natural lift? 10 meters for a water extractor and 10 meters for an oil extractor.
Yeah.
Each one of these is 4 meters tall. So no, we can't actually clear the height of an extractor without needing at least 1 pump. Okay, so I think our idea to build above, no, I want it low enough that we never need a pump, right?
But I'm not sure that I understand or agree with what you're saying though, right? If we build this oil extractor here, right?
Okay.
That's on this oil well. The pump, the output's by my head.
Yeah.
I feel like we can put down a small platform so that it's not literally in the water.
Oh, of course. Sorry. I was thinking of going higher up. My suggestion was to make the platform at a height that was above everything.
Oh, so that okay.
So that our factory floor could spread in any direction and not eventually hit an oil thing. That was the suggestion.
I'm kind of thinking
what if we built in this direction?
that direction. Okay. I'm honestly I'm just frying my brain trying to calculate how big this will eventually be. And
That's the thing. They
starting
get
to think-
huge, right?
I'm starting to think, oh, I shouldn't be trying to do this. I shouldn't be trying to do this in my head.
Yeah, that's my concern, and I think once again we just have to acknowledge that it's going to be temporary, and if we want it to be good enough is good enough, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm imagining eventually And honestly speaking, we'll probably never actually do it, but eventually we could have a system where like all the oil extractors for this whole region flow into a pipeline that comes into this refinery.
Yeah, how
The
great would
refinery
that
makes
be,
a
eh?
bunch of plastic and rubber, and then we like put that on a train or something and ship it out.
All right, so let's lay down some foundation, and then the goal here is going to be to do a little bit of math. I don't know how wide this needs to be or how long it needs to be, but the math is going to be how many water extractors and refineries do we need for 2 impure oil sources? Because that's all we care about, right? Is the first 2 impure, or do you want to get that normal as well? Snurge is trying to send people to Snurge jail again, Fugi.
Snurge jail.
Yep. You doing that math for us, friend?
So an oil extractor on an impure node gets you 60.
Okay.
And so we have 2, so we get 120, obviously.
Yep. What's pipe capacity?
Over 120.
Okay, great. So we don't have to worry about like multiple flows or anything right now.
Yeah, I think it's 300. 300 for one pipe. I'm trying to remember how this is set up. Trying to remember how I did it last time. I think I made plastic or rubber. And then made the other one out of the byproduct.
All right. Perfect. Turned an area of beach into a pristine concrete area. Finally get to watch the stream live? Right on. Welcome, Jay. Appreciate that, friend. All right, so while Fugi does math, I'm going to head back to the base. I'm going to start bringing power lines out this way. You remember we had a waste product? Yeah. Fugi was also producing fuel in that one. So I think the thing to remember if you're comparing this to the previous sources, we had different goals between the previous factory for oil refinery and what we're trying to do right now. This is just we just want plastic. We just want rubber. That's it. They're just going to go into sea cans. We're going to manually carry some stuff back and forth. That's also fine. We're probably not going to be producing fuel, at least at this point, maybe later on, but that could be a refactor or like a whole other refinery. And we can also create an awesome shop and just like burn and sink everything that we don't need, or throw it into a storage container and worry about it later.
Okay. So I believe the way it works is that our 2 impure nodes make 120 crude oil. 120 crude oil goes into 4 refineries to make
1 second.
rubber and heavy oil residue. Then we pump the heavy oil residue back into another refinery, use the residual fuel recipe to turn that into fuel.
Sorry, 4 refineries. You need... I'm trying to write this down for you, bud.
Yeah, so we have 2 oil extractors going into 4 refineries.
Okay.
Those then go into 2 more refineries. Then I need to bust out a calculator. I don't know what 2/3 of 80 is.
2/3 of 80?
Yeah. 53. Cool. Okay. We now know that number. Feel free to ignore that number. And then I think we then pipe that back into one final refinery to get the plastic. So it's 7 refineries, 2 oil extractors.
Okay. Now, the next question is how much water do we need?
Uh, 0.
You don't need water at all for this? What do you need? What do you need water for? And I thought we needed water in this whole thing.
You need water if you're doing something with polymer resin. I'm trying to figure out, were we using polymer resin in the past? And if so, why?
Do you get polymer resin as a byproduct that you have to use is the question.
As far as I can tell, no. Why were we... Did we have it? Were we using it? Why did we need water?
Why did we need water? Chat, somebody tell us why you need water for this so we don't make a hilarious mistake here. Crude gives you heavy oil residue and plastic. Polymer resin is a byproduct of fuel. Oh, we were making fuel. Because we were burning fuel. We wanted fuel for the vehicle and probably for our... I think we were burning fuel as a power source. And that's a byproduct. So we then took that byproduct and fed it back into our system.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So at this point, we actually don't need water.
Yeah. For now, we don't need water.
Cool.
Might need it in the future. Not for now.
Right. I need... Hilariously can't actually build power poles because I don't have any wires on me. I feel so slick anytime I do any sort of like movement based on the new like zipline grapple thing. It's kind of, I don't know. It makes me feel very slick. Makes me feel like I'm gaming. You can also use fuel in alternate recipes later on if we wanted to. Yeah. Maybe 7 of those, eh? I'm putting tickets with the overclock thingies in that chest. The one important chest. Steal for anything here. Okay. So I'm going to handle power all the way out to there. Are you cool to grab the other stuff? Or actually, I'm already here. What can I bring you?
I can come grab some stuff. Which... Well, who's it's how you want to break this up?
So I'll make the extractors and I'll pipe the oil to you if you want to make the refinery floor and show me where you want the input to be.
Okay. So I'll make the 7 refineries and
I'll make
piping.
the 2 oil extractors. motors. I wonder how many motors we've got from our absolute garbage tier motor production over here. Survey says, not bad. Are these stalled out now? Stators. Stators. We no longer have enough steel pipes here. Yeah, that makes sense, honestly. How many more steel pipes do we have down below? Oh, I almost caught myself. You know what? I'm going to throw another 800. Do you need steel pipes for anything that we're making?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Or, yeah, I do.
Pardon me?
Yeah, I do, actually.
You do? Okay, I'll leave you 300. Hopefully that's enough, and I'm going to throw the rest for more motor production. Did I put the berries away? Why would I put the berries away? I need those.
I have some iron plate on me.
Right, actually, give me one quick second. I need to take a very short bathroom break. I'll be right back, everybody. Be right back.
Okay. Chat, I'll admit to you, I actually was looking things up in the wiki, which lists every alternative recipe, and I've come to the conclusion that I probably wasn't actually using water in the rubber plastic refinery area. Because the thing that I don't think Serge is remembering quite correctly, because I don't think he really was super involved in its construction, was the previous refinery that we had in our last playthrough had two separate and distinct parts. We had an entire refinery making rubber and plastic, and then we had a completely separate refinery that was making polymer resin and fuel going into fuel generators. And I think we eventually used the polymer resin to make fabric. And so they were completely distinct workflows that both had crude oil flowing into them. Am I cheating? Is it cheating to look at a wiki? I don't think so. The thing that I started looking in the wiki for was, I don't want us to go start trying to make the refinery, the wet refinery, and then like have everything fall apart. So the main thing I was curious about was just double checking whether we have better than Mark V conveyors in this patch. The answer seems to be no. And what the speed of them, of the max conveyor belt is, to help inform kind of what the throughput of the wet refinery is going to look like, and try to start thinking in my head about how the wet refinery might work. And I've got ideas, but I'll wait for Serge to come back and for it to become relevant before I start talking about it.
You having a good chat there with chat, Fugi?
Yeah. I was explaining to them that I don't think the thing in my head about water was alternate recipes. I think it was just misremembering how things worked. And I was explaining how in our previous playthrough, we actually had two oil processing like things going on separately. They were just right next to each other. So I think that's why things were getting conflated in our heads, is because one half of it was actually completely distinct and irrelevant to rubber and plastic, but it was right next to all the other stuff, so we just kind of bundled it in our head together.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Your wire is too long. Oh, God. I need to remember
That's
not to just like liberally be jumping everywhere when,
When there are cliffs about.
yeah.
Yeah. I was also mentioning to chat that I've been considering what we might be doing for the wet refinery and how that might eventually look.
Hmm.
I have some ideas, but nothing.
Well, we've
nothing
never done it
ever set
before,
in
which is
stone.
why I'm also excited to try it out.
Yeah, I was more just trying to think about the logistics of getting things in and out of it and over to this base, because like I was sitting there, I was thinking, I'm like, all right, um, we'll have this, we'll probably have a train going between the main base and the wet refinery, and that seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Um, the and then we could just add a bunch of freight cars to it, and each freight car, I think, can transport like 2 conveyor belts worth, as you have 2 conveyor belts in and out from each station, each like platform, freight platform.
Okay.
And so I was thinking, okay, like each freight platform is 2 conveyor belts worth, and we can like kind of like build the wet refinery in such a way that like you have like a conveyor belt worth of refineries or something for each thing, like going down into it or something like that. And I was trying to think, like, how do we actually get the resources there? I think previously we had discussed like maybe we have a train delivering ore to it, but that seems like it might be a little annoying to manage. It might be better to like use
Like conveyor
I
belt
think
in
we,
and then consolidate it into a train, and a train just ships the refined product out instead of having to have a
what?
train for in and a train for out.
I think we were mentioning drones earlier as potentially a good like long distance transit system.
Hmm.
So it might be interesting to drone in ore
From
and
the entire
then
desert.
from the entire map.
Is there a maximum range for drones? We haven't looked at them at all, right? Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. But I was just thinking like drones could be a good thing where it's like because we're trying to like fan in tons of small sources of stuff and consolidate it in the bigger one.
Are you down here yet?
Yeah, I'm
Um,
right here.
can you give me an endpoint? Oh, apparently drones have no max distance. Cool. Wait. Did I put the wrong one on here? Oh, I did.
Okay. Do, do, do. Does this work?
The drone max distance is battery capacity. Or they have no max distance. Okay. So you want things coming in
And so
back
it's
here,
like,
eh?
yeah, and then
Okay.
back here.
Okay.
Does that seem good?
Yeah.
forgot how big these are.
Oh yeah, they're enormous, right? That's why I tried to make the platform just like ridiculously huge.
I've changed my mind. Not affecting what you're doing, but I'm like, I'm just gonna pack them in as tightly as I can.
Oh yeah. Drone uses a set number of batteries plus 1 per X kilometers. How do I want to pipe this up? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I gave myself a very important job, Fugi, and then I forgot to grab any of the resources for pipes.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm running back. Well, rip me, I guess. I think it's faster if I, Nope, that is definitely not faster than running. That resources, a refinery is just a pipe dream. Don't taunt me like that, Kitsune. Why would you hurt me like that? Should have taken the cart? No! You're right. Okay, we'll take little scoots on the way back.
You can't take little scoots to here, from there to here. Are you kidding me? There's no way. There's no way that works.
Sounds like a challenge. Sounds like Fugi is challenging us. That's right. Collectively, all of us, chat, have been challenged by that.
Yeah. I mean, good luck. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Wish you the best, confident that I am correct.
There's no fall damage when you're in the cart? Oh, heck yeah. Easy peasy. All right. Where am I making those? Oh, crap. They're actually up a level. All right, little scoots. Let's go. No, it's very important that people know this is serious business. I think the only downside to this cart is you can't put 2 people in it. How great would it be if you could have a co-pilot?
That'd be very silly.
Wait, I was supposed to put, Right, I grabbed all those steel pipes, and then I never actually did anything with them. There we go.
Huh? Oh. Well, that's bad.
You okay, bud?
We maybe
Uh-huh.
don't have the alternate recipe we need for the plan I was having.
What does that mean? Oh, right, I forgot this thing does not off-road well.
It means I need to change my plan.
How do I pick you up? How do I put the cart back in my inventory, chat? Right, you grab it from the back. Got it. What alternate recipe did you want, Fugi?
Recycled plastic.
Do you want to go on a little bit of a hard drive adventure? I don't know if we have time, but I mean, if we need the recipe, we need the recipe, right?
I mean, we don't need the recipe,
Do you want the recipe?
but I mean, it'd make this kind of like easier to load balance.
Yeah. Let's spend a couple minutes.
I mean, I don't think an adventure is a couple minutes.
Take like 30 seconds. It's fine. Zoom. Gonna go flying off the end? I think you're talking to an amateur? This thing breaks on a dime. Stick the landing! Oh my god, I'm so good at video games. Hi! It's like I was here all along. Is this a second playthrough? Yes. Yeah, it is. Our first playthrough, we made it as far as nuclear power. And then once we got that set up, we're just like, that was fun.
Yeah. We had a goal. Stuck with the goal.
So Fugi,
That's me.
if I put this here, would you be happy, or do you want it raised up one?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you're happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What the? Pretty happy with that. Hello, it's Bits. What's up, friend? Do I still have my coffee cup? Of course I have my coffee cup. This is like probably the most important thing. It's like, all right, factory I think actually comes second to coffee cup here. Yeah, so real talk, Fuji. Do you want to go get some recipes now? How do you want to do this?
So I can just I can just use a different recipe and solve this problem immediately.
Okay.
But long term, the alternate recipe is better. So it's up to you. Like, if you'd like to do some adventuring and do some hard drive stuff, we can.
Well, I'd like to get you the recipe that you want. So let's try and grab 3 hard drives. What do you think about that? Do I have the recipes on me for all of 4 as well? Yes, I do. We could also go do that.
So, let me bring up the map then.
Yeah, so the goal right now is a very bare bones oil refinery setup. We want to be producing rubber and plastic just so that we can unlock trains. So this is, everything we've made is just temporary. Our factory is temporary. We want to get into our forever smelter. We want to do like the water recipes. So like wet iron and copper and whatever. And so that involves moved a tremendous amount of resources. So we want to, yeah, we want to make a water refinery. We want to then get everything on the trains and then ship it back to our factory. And that requires unlocking plastics. So yeah, it's a basic plastic setup, or basic rubber setup rather. We don't want to get into fuel or anything at this point. Just tech progress. You know that feeling? Yeah. Can we separate enough for me to go on an adventure for Fugi to construct? I guess so. Sometimes it's just fun to do stuff together though, right?
Yeah. So what I'm doing right here, really quickly, is I've just changed 2 of them over to make plastic, so that we're getting rubber and plastic with the really basic recipes. And now I'm just gonna shove all these into a sea can, and then we're going to
Actually, reminder, we have
see if I can
we have a 10 rubber unlock that we've already discovered, so we can hit that as well.
Sweet.
Do we care that there's 16 plastic in here?
What?
Oh no, we don't. I
No,
see. You're producing both.
We're producing both. What else? Right. Can we package things yet? No.
Chat's
All these
asking,
are
is there a
gonna
reason
fill
one
up.
is backwards?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I understand.
Yes, and I will not be accepting any more questions. Thank you, chat.
Created 117,000 megawatts. Chat and Fugi, our little baby factory of 800 or 750 megawatts is being lapped. That's really funny.
This is actually going to be a little bit more annoying than I expected to do, but that's okay.
Something we need to be aware of right now is we might have to scale up our coal power if we want to scale.
Yikes.
If we want to scale this oil any more than it's currently doing. But that's fine. What are we doing with the residue? We don't have any residue. Follow through. Thank you for 300 bits. Because again, we're not making fuel. So the only things that we're currently making are plastic. Oh, wait. Yeah, heavy oil residue. Fugi, what are you doing with the heavy oil residue?
Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine.
Perfect. That's what we're doing with it. Thank you again. 300 biddies follow through. I appreciate that. Are you just going to pump it directly into the ocean or something here?
What do you think I am? You think I'm like, I love dolphins. I wouldn't do that.
Here, I've got your solution for you, Fugi.
Why is this so... Oh, right. I remember how I did this previously now. Oh, right. This is a huge pain. Oh, never mind all this.
Here we see Fugi in his natural habitat here. While you solve this, I'm gonna go get that 10 rubber one that we had before.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'll be back. No, you can't ever not have the coffee cup in hand. That's just the law of Satisfactory, right? So previously, when we did our first playthrough of this game, I guess the multiplayer, my computer, the game, some combination thereof, all those things combined meant that Fugi and I could actually never split up. Because if we did, it'd get so laggy for both of us that it was basically unplayable. Oh no. Oh, I'm starting to get a little bit of stuttering in the gameplay. Maybe that's still the case here. All right, I don't want to go through the Stink Valley there. The Stink Valley is the path of death. Perfect. Oh, our old staircase. I'm so proud of us. Ow. I love that we left it like this. You know what? I'm going to fix it. Remember that day, chat? We tried to drive back down this after there was a misunderstanding between Fugi and I if we are going to leave it or not. Nah, those were the days. The new engine update fixed a lot of those issues, but also the new LOD system and multiplayer fixes. I can't wait for dedicated servers, so I don't have to host this locally on my machine. What's up, Nova Tiempo? Oh, jeez. You almost ever overjump to your death, even though you should know better?
Frequently, honestly.
Do I not have the, Okay, I need to put this in my offhand. Sorry, coffee cup. I'm going to die. So my hope,
I really hope I did this correctly.
is this is the one that needed 10 rubber to open. Oh, we already grabbed this one.
Feel
10
like
rubbers this way?
Do you not put a beacon down?
I did put a beacon down, but then I stopped. Oh, that one's 10 rubber. Look, sometimes... Yeah, don't worry about it. Sometimes shut up, Fugi, okay.
Okay.
Oh, they're back. I've made so many mistakes. Bring the big guns. This is the big guns. This is the best we got. Can't hit me. I'm too fast. Oh, geez. Nope, I'm not too fast. I lied. Better part of valor. I just quickly huff some alien parts here. I swear this thing is hacking. Using some kind of aimbot or something.
Completely believe you.
All right. Huge success. And then I like to mark this as complete. Putting a tower down. And where did I actually put the 10 rubber? There it is. All right. Huge success, Fugi. Huge success.
Nice.
Where are you? You're this way? Can we talk about how much mobility you've gained in this game now? Ever since they added the, is it called the grappling hook? What's this thing called? The zip line?
Line.
The fact that you can go up with a zip line is amazing, and it makes navigating feel so good. Between, like, the jump and the zip line, this might be, I don't know, this is, the movement feels good. Movement feels very good. I don't want to say, like, my favorite movement in a video game right now, but it's getting up there.
Nice.
Like, look at this, right? How cool is that? BioShock Infinite build? I haven't actually played BioShock Infinite. I don't play a lot of shooters. Can't wait to try out the hover pack. All right. How are we doing here, Fugi? Oh, interesting. So you're turning the heavy oil residue into petroleum coke. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this just functionally coal at this point?
I honestly have no idea what it's actually used for.
It looks like coal. If it looks like coal and smells like coal, I wonder if it can be used as coal. You can use it to power generators? Okay. The same as... Oh, what's this? Oh, your awesome sink isn't powered.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It's also used in some aluminum recipes. And is coal-like fuel. Yes, okay. The description that popped up, it's a less efficient substitute for coal. All right. Fugi, this might be a conveyor crime here. Just saying, we are on the grid.
You know what?
Yeah?
Do not perceive.
Pardon me?
Do not perceive it.
You don't see these as crimes?
I'm saying that you should not perceive what is occurring behind the refinery.
I can't not look at it. Fugi, it's on the grid. If it's on the grid, it has to respect the grid.
What's happening in the front of the refinery is, and how great is this?
Fugi, we only have one rule.
Look how great the front of the refinery is.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it beautiful?
What's this, Fugi? This doesn't look like a 90-degree turn to me.
Wait. What? Why did this happen? Weird. Weird.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know what? Some sacrifices had to be made for the sake of expedience, and the fact that this was not my original design, we had to improvise a little bit, and so when are we going on that adventure, huh?
Wow. Oh, what's up, Erica? Gunner with 50 bits. Looks like you've lost that perfect alignment. I think you just have to grid and bear it. That pun's on you, Fugi.
That's a pretty good pun.
How you doing, Gunner? All right, adventure time?
Yeah.
Is there a refinery that's just not being used currently? Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. Yeah, so the original plan was 4 refineries, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
making rubber. Then 2 refineries would turn the heavy oil into fuel, and that's why they're reversed like this, so that the heavy oil flows in and then it spews fuel back out into the back of these refineries. And then the last refinery would make plastic from both rubber and the fuel generated by the 2 refineries. And that all of this together would produce like 50 odd of both all the time.
Mm.
The downside, and the reason why this doesn't work, is you need an alternate recipe to make plastic out of fuel and rubber, and we don't have that. So instead, we're forced to use the basic recipes, which make both plastic and rubber out of crude oil, and then we have to just deal with all of this wasted heavy oil output, which we're doing by turning it into petroleum coke and immediately grinding it up and
Just shipping it into the awesome store. Okay. One thing we do need to be aware of is we are occasionally spiking above our power generation. So our maximum consumption is hitting 751.5, which means we're burning just the most minuscule amount of fuel. So I think the next thing we need to do, especially before we start making computers, is actually, you know what we could probably do after we do our very brief adventure is I could go scale up coal some more.
Okay.
Anyways, adventure time.
Do we have everything we need?
I grabbed a stack of
probably.
plastic and rubber.
Cool. Yeah, I have a bunch of concrete. It's probably fine.
All right, so chat, just so that you're aware, this is Olive 5, or Oliver with a capital V, for those of you keeping track. Can you burn the petroleum coke for extra power? Kind of, but that seems like a lot of other balancing that we don't need to worry about right now. You said keep heading straight west, is that correct?
I didn't say anything of the sort. I said good morning when you started honking the horn.
No. It's like this chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Omdrastrix has got it.
Am I muted?
No, you're fine. I can hear you.
Okay. How many motors do you have?
Oh, motorin. I have 20.
Okay.
Is that enough?
I mean,
Wait, isn't there a bunch of motor-dependent ones in the desert that we know about? Because we have like, pardon me?
Yes, that's why I'm asking.
We're heading home. All right. This is going to go perfectly.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's so steep the truck can barely make it up.
Aha.
Yeah, it's actually going to be faster just to... Oh, crap. It's actually going to be faster just to carry it. Boo! Hey, if it was as fast as running, you know we would have driven up it.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Fugi, do you have your zip line on you?
I do.
Do you want to practice yeeting yourself off the top and catching at the bottom?
No.
Fugi, that was your improv opportunity to say yes. It's like the rules of improv just walked in and just turned around and like, okay, never mind, goodbye.
Yeah, I don't do improv.
This is, I mean, you can practice right now.
Yeah, I mean, I
hold on.
enjoy living a lot.
Sorry, we have something else.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's go check out which recipe we got before we yeet. All right, Fugi, you need to respect one of two things. Either, this is from Sorter in the chat, either the rules of improv or the grid. Here, yo, stop for 1 second.
Okay.
Let's have a quick little meeting right here.
Okay. Why?
Because we just unlocked a recipe.
I don't know why you chose there instead of just going down to our...
It's fine. It's fine. I wanted to do it first. Okay. All these recipes suck. Alternate circuit board's interesting. It uses silica instead of plastic.
Okay.
But I don't know if we actually care about silica. Fuji's working on his no and. All right, we definitely need 4 hard drives. Oh, this is perfect, actually. Yep, I meant to land here. Don't even worry about it.
Okay. Back up.
Pardon?
Back up to the top.
Back up to the top? I thought we were going down to the desert.
No, we're going back up to the top.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna see what we can see.
Fugi has the map, chat, so we follow Fugi. Fuji's boss right now. Did you grab a bunch of extra motors as well?
Yes, I grabbed like 140 motors.
Oh, I have, whatever, we'll do it after. I was going to say, we could probably unlock industrial manufacturing now, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But one goal at a time.
Okay, so it looks from that lookout tower like you already got that 30 motor one over there.
Yes.
Cool, cool.
That's why we marked them with lookout towers, by the way, chat. Any chance we're going to play Dyson Sphere program again? Maybe. I know they just did a huge update. My issue for that was, compared to Satisfactory and Factorio, people just didn't seem to want to watch it as much. I had like 60% of my usual viewership. And at the end of the day, that's kind of important too. It's like a pretty clear sign from the community that that game wasn't as appealing as its peers. Which was too bad. I mean, maybe we'll give it another try, but like, it's tough.
Mm-hmm. We need to go very north.
Okay.
But at this elevation, that's why we have to be up here.
Hold on, let's head up while we can. But yeah, I was reading the patch notes for Dyson Sphere Project, and something I love, the whole game is about, the end goal is about power production, because you're trying to make a Dyson Sphere. And so they've created a leaderboard, which is a visualization of a giant galaxy, and presumably all the players are just in different like subclusters outside of it. And the leaderboard shows the largest energy production grids of all the players. And I think that's actually a very cool and clever way to have a leaderboard. Oh, yeah, I see one, Fuji. We might have to, yeah, somebody put a giant valley murder hole between us and our destination.
Yep.
Not sure if I was counted in that 60%, but my viewership is often impacted by work more than the game being played. Oh, no worries there. But it's like, I don't know. Twitch is lovely and all, and there's certainly a core group of viewers who, you know, are there regardless of the game that's being played, but it's not always the case with everybody. So I think we have to make 3x3s now, because I don't think the down ramp actually clips elegantly into a 1x4 or the 8x1 or whatever, you know what I mean?
I see. Yeah.
My viewership number is high enough that that sort of variance is not that significant. It's pretty significant. When you average about 200 and, you know, you play a game that's only bringing like 130, 140 people in, that can be demoralizing. Sometimes it doesn't matter as much. Like if I do a bonus stream at night and like it's not outside of the usual time, I don't care. But there are times where it's like the core time that you hope to pull in your usual numbers.
I imagine it's also a big difference if it's like a one-off stream versus something you're consistently doing for weeks.
Yeah, which is the goal for those big games.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, we got good stuff here. AI limiters, modular frames. We got 16 computers here as well.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
All right.
I only have 20 motors on me.
Oh.
Would you do the honors?
Would you like the hard drive?
No, you can slap it in. I drop down a science thing for you.
There you go.
All right, research started. Okay, where are we going next?
Northeast, I believe. Yes.
I reckon if you commit to something and give it time for dedicated to that game to show up, sure. I mean, yes and no. So the problem in variety streaming, there's still sort of a niche that you want to put yourself into, right? There are games that, even if they are different, your viewer base is more interested in watching. People, for example, really like to show up for, if I do a new and different Minecraft playthrough, you mean that you're like, well, that's still Minecraft, so that makes sense. City builders, people are pretty there for. But like, if I started playing Valorant,
Yo, Valorant?
How long would it take? Oh, it's in a poison area. This is where we're going? Yeah. How long would it take for that viewership to transition over, and how much of the previous viewer base would be alienated by that type of switch? Does Twitch have a viewer component to revenue like YouTube does, or is it all subs and bits? There's technically ad revenue, which is based on viewership. I don't run ads, but pre-roll ads go there. So any non-subscribed person has to watch a pre-roll ahead of time, and that does add up to an amount of revenue, which obviously scales significantly. So I remember, for example, recently, if you want to get into the whole, like, you know, hot tub streamer discourse, one of the reasons the new category came about was one of the biggest streamers, and she was sitting at like 20,000 concurrent viewers all the time, had her ad revenue turned off without warning, which was, you know, what it is. And her ad revenue, I don't even know if she ran ads, was something like $3,000 a day, which is why it was so startling to be like, excuse me? You know, if you're going to suspend my account, suspend my account. Like, let's have a discussion here. Please don't just disable my ad revenue without any conversation. So when you're looking at those big streamers, you know, like Hussein, for example, if he's doing a political stream and he ran an ad, that ad would be lots of money. But we're talking tens of thousands of concurrent viewers. Whereas, you know, at my viewership level, for the amount of ads I run, it doesn't matter. But higher viewership does translate into new followers. The higher follower count gives you more sponsorship opportunities. Higher viewership is more likely to convert into more people who will sub. So at the end of the day, yes, on the one hand, viewership by itself doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make more money, but it does make it easier to make more money. All right, Fugi, what do we need to open up this hard drive?
30 motors.
Okay, so let's
So
grab
I'll run in, grab
the alien huff things. I'll grab everything else. You get the motor and get out.
Yep.
You ready?
I hope so.
Yeah, let's go.
How many huffs do you got? Oh, you got a lot. Okay, you're good.
Yeah. Yeah, more viewership also increases discoverability, which also then compounds back into the same thing we're talking about before. So like it all adds up, right? I think I got everything there, Fugi. I'm up to 32 computers, by the way.
Get me out. All right, we're good. I'm out of huffers.
You need huffs? Yo, I got you. Hold on, I need to drop something so I can make room for huffs for you. There you go.
Yes, I love inhaling 500 screws.
Oh, I saw right off the edge here. What is this, by the way? What are we looking at? Is this a new natural gas thing?
I honestly have no idea.
So there's a pink slug there. And I think I saw a green slug off the side.
That looks like natural gas or something.
Yeah, nitrogen gas. Cool. It's one of the new nodes. Thank you for the info. I like when I know more so I can help out my favorite streamers. I get YouTube, but Twitch seems harder to figure out, so I appreciate being able to explain it. Well, it's newer. It's newer, and I honestly feel a lot of people are discouraged from being a lot more open about earnings and stuff in it. I really want to start doing just chatting of just like, hey, let's talk. Let's talk about Twitch. Let's talk about everything. I'll be as transparent as I can be. I know a lot of people want to help, and it'll also give me an opportunity to bounce ideas off other people if they want to also talk about it. I think it's the sort of thing that, with the exception of like small networks of friends who are helping each other out, not enough people are talking about like how to make streams happen, how to optimize things, different revenue sources. Oh, yo, Fugi, let's go this way really quick. There's a slug.
Okay. Yeah, so at this point, we've gotten everything in the north part of the desert. We are at the literal northernmost part of the desert right now. So we can just go down to floor level and start running across the desert or driving across the desert.
Ow.
Towards the southeast.
Okay, 1 second. Currently dying.
Don't do that.
Nice. Actually, I don't have room in my inventory for slugs either.
I have four slots left, but I'll
Okay.
do my
Yeah, we could probably drop like concrete and stuff as we go, but that's fine. How do you ping the map? Hold down Alt and then left click so you can ping. Minion, grasp that slug. Hardly. Oh, yo, there's another slug right there.
All right.
You there. Prepare to die. Oh, something... Right. Something else that we're, like, comically leaving behind. I haven't hit this thing even once. Is our TNT. Like, that's going to unlock a bunch of stuff for us once we eventually get there. This area is really cool here. Purple slug. Oh, God. There's a friend. What are the slugs for? You can use the slugs to create power things to overclock your factory. So if you want things there, overclocking means it's more power hungry, but ultimately overclocking is good. Yeah, so I think we need more gunpowder if you have the opportunity to find some lying around. I think we also need more quartz.
What?
What?
What do you mean gunpowder?
Not coal, niter.
Okay.
Oh, right. We also want to grab as much quartz as we can. Thank you, chat. I'm talking about sulfur. They were able to translate the Sergism there. I feel like Serge,
so
you want...
sulfur and quartz.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Which way are we going from here?
We can just follow the river.
Okay. Apparently there's a sulfur node near here.
Oh, that's copper. Never mind.
Yeah, actually 200 meters and around the corner, we can fill up on a couple hundred sulfur. And that'll allow us... No, there's spiders!
I'm not turning around.
They were guarding quartz, though, Fugi. Stupid spiders.
If I don't look, they don't exist.
That is how that works, actually. Guess there's nobody here. Oops. Quantum spiders, they only exist when you look at them. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Awesome. Thank you, Fugi. So I managed to grab 44 quartz so far.
Nice.
I'm going to ditch some iron sheets here. Yeah, between this and gunpowder, or pardon me, this and the coal that we have back at the base, we should be able to unlock... Ow! What the... That was really weird. Was that like... Did I just get a hit and run by a spider, chat? There it is. Got it. Got it. Hey, science is done.
Nice. There. We have 100. We have 100 sulfur.
Amazing. All right.
Oh god.
Polymer resin. Yo, is that the one you wanted?
1 second.
Why do I hear the creepy
No.
footsteps?
Well, it's right underneath you.
I'm shooting my own feet here. hate you. All right, it's dead. We can do quick wire stay tours. We can do alternate fine concrete or polymer resin.
I don't know that we need any of these.
I agree.
But
Maybe the stay tour? It's 8 per
Probably the
minute, which is
polymer
faster.
resin.
Pardon me?
Probably the polymer resin.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if we want to do more refinery stuff later on. Since when does Satisfactory look this good? Satisfactory's kind of always looked this good. The problem hasn't been how good it looks. The problem has been like performance and sometimes things clipping in weird and awkward ways. Give me a second. I need to make more bullet.
Okay.
I think I make the equipment shop for bullet. So like the sunsets have always looked spectacular.
Yeah. The lighting is fantastic in this game.
The lighting is fantastic. The shadows are not, ironically. When you get like a super pixelated shadow, that kind of... Oh, wait. It's, how many bullet... Pardon me, do you have on you?
47. I don't really use the gun that much, honestly.
That's fair. Oh my goodness, I have hungry hiccups.
I'm really bad at aiming, so I only use it if I really need to.
That's fair. All right, we left a little bit of treats here. You know, we left the spider an offering. Oh, I think we actually need that solid biofuel, unfortunately.
Okay, you can have
Just
it.
because we're never gonna like want to harvest plant again. But yeah. All right. Where are we going from here, my friend?
We're just trying to get to the main area of the desert, which I believe is just following the river. And yeah, see? We're free.
All right. Time for me to drop Olive. Oliver. Yep.
And then we just head straight southeast from here.
Okay. Do we have enough motors on us? I've got 20.
I have 111.
Oh, there's a slug right in front of us here too.
Oh, there it is. How do we miss that?
I don't know. Because gamers never look up, I guess. I don't.
All right.
Said straight
southeast.
Southeast? Okay.
Southeast.
Sorry, can we just take a second to ask ourselves, what is this weird claw?
What happened here?
Yeah, like what is the environmental storytelling that we're supposed to put together from that one? You got your vaccine booked? Heck yeah, Nova Tiempo. First or second?
Yeah.
I am officially on day 7 of vaccine marinating today. Hold on, I'm gonna hop out and grab these nuts. Your first vaccine? Awesome. Do I have my second vaccine scheduled? Not yet. Oh, right. Our shame area. Oh, I forgot how beautiful
There's no
you were.
shame in this area.
Was I crafting bullet here? I can't remember. I started crafting something like really stupid here and it was beautiful.
There's no shame except for maybe that one splitter hanging mid-air at an angle.
Yeah, but Canada for second vaccines, the public strategy right now is to get as many people vaccinated with the first dose as possible. So BC, for example, I think is pushing like 65 or 70% of the population now has at least one dose, which is rad. And then they'll follow up with a second one. I think most people are going to expect I think something like 5 weeks between. I don't know where I'm going, Fuji. I'm just going southeast
south.
until you tell me otherwise.
I think you want to go straight south at this point.
Okay. It's a little tough. We might have to leave all of 5. 8 weeks is the current plan between? Okay, thank you for the correction. Oh!
Oh. Wait.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Got him.
That's so funny. 50 days between jabs, so that's pretty spot on for my 6 to 8 week. Maybe not. I say 4 to 5 weeks or something like that. I don't know. I'm changing my numbers. Oh, let's grab this quartz.
Where? Oh.
We keep driving? Yeah.
Yeah, up to you.
Can't stop.
So our goal is like, as maximum east, there's like an ocean, right?
Okay.
And we don't want to go that far. But
Oh, I found
before
it.
There.
It's literally in front of us.
Oh, yeah, that's where we're going. That's where we're going.
Oh, so you mean there?
Yeah, right there. Yeah. Excellent driving skills, Serge.
Thank you.
You nailed it.
Hello?
Woo.
How strange. There's no one up here.
That was a spicy jump.
Heat sinks. Okay, that means I'm going to toss. I think I'm actually going to toss some bullet.
The bullets you just made.
Yeah. Oh, I made 2. I thought they stacked up to 100, not 50.
Oh.
Did you get that hard drive?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let's head back to all of 5. Is there anything else around here too?
Like more hard drives?
Yeah. Oh, right. I need to put another tower here.
Yes. There's one almost directly south of here, a little to the west, but mostly south.
Should we go back and get all of 5?
I mean, we definitely shouldn't leave them there.
Well, yes, of course. Hey, what's up, C. Dudson? You never get to catch weekend streams? Well, welcome. Oh, hey. Who's that handsome fella? It's a green slug.
How'd you get there?
Having 3 kids means the weekends are kind of tough. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, there's another slug back this way. Parkour.
All right, you know what?
Feel free to drive on up to me, by the way, Fuji. You want to get down there? I've been distracted by slugs. So is Satisfactory a game where people were like, what if Fortnite fans also liked making factories? Is that how this came to be? Just when you look at like the building and everything?
I wonder. Yeah, that is actually a really interesting question, I think, is like, was Fortnite out by the time they started making Satisfactory? Like, was it an inspiration or...
Well, keep in mind, Fortnite's been out for a long time, even before it became the MOBA version. Like, it existed just as a... I think Fortnite actually started as a zombie survival game. I think it was multiplayer PvE. And then they worked...
I definitely remember that, yeah.
And then they worked in development with PUBG. And then there was actually a lawsuit between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Coffee Stain's previous game was What If Tower Defense, but first person. Oh, no kidding.
Okay, I'm kind of interested in playing that game now.
What
I
game was
like
that,
tower
Max?
defense games.
Sorry, I'm trying to fight and have a conversation with Fugi and also talk to chat, and I'm doing a bad job at all three right now. It's called Sanctum. Huh. Why is there so much fire?
It's like it's a rough question to be asking yourself.
You know what? I have the high ground. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh, the slug is in the rock.
How is this thing not dead yet? I might have to go back and get those 30 bullet I dropped. Ow, 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 ow.
No, I picked up the bullets.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
I mean, you're not going to be thanking me when you realize that I'm like 1,000 meters away from you. All right, I found it.
Well, I got a slug. PUBG contracted with the company behind Fortnite for the game engine, specifically working on a multiplayer connection for 100 people. Ah. And Fortnite turned into a better PUBG clone. I mean, I don't know. I would argue that for better or for worse, Fortnite's definitely more popular. PUBG is very good. PUBG is a very, very, very good game. It's fallen out of favor, but for people who like a very particular style of game. So I watch a lot of Choco Taco, who is primarily a PUBG streamer. And it's like a weird thing to say if you don't play a lot of shooters, but like the way the bullets specifically work in PUBG is very unique to that game. I've also heard it's like a lot of the success of Fortnite is not even the game. It's just managed to position itself as a social experience, as just like the place that people go to hang out, which is fascinating, right? Can I get this slug before I die? PUBG isn't as janky as it used to be. PUBG used to be way more janky, and it had a lot of charm to it, actually. Like, I remember playing and our car got clipped, and we ended up flying across the world, just like absolutely knocked airborne out of like a comedy. And we were laughing so hard we were crying. Like the vehicle physics of like a car flying through the air and then exploding. It was very unique.
I'm going to need you for this one.
Hi.
There's 2 big spitters down there.
All right. Do you want to make us a little bit more of a flat platform? Actually, whatever. I got this. Here.
How do I use this gun? Is it just left click?
Yes. Left click to shoot, and you have to reload. It's more like a crossbow than anything else.
Okay.
It's got a bit of a drop. Hey, what's up, MTG Nerd Girl? Thanks for hanging out and saying hi so many days, by the way. I hope you're well, friend. Ow. Ooh, I got bopped.
Yeah, they angry.
They ain't playing. Let's go wide a little bit here. There is a crouch button. Right.
I really need them to stop moving.
They freeze just before they shoot. That's your window. That's also when you're in the most danger. Okay, one down.
I'm feeling feisty. Let's go. Oh dear.
Yeah. Feisty complete.
Got him.
All right, what do we got here?
That's some good stuff.
Oh, I think, heck, I don't have room again. I think we had another research that was done here. What's up, Ryan? Okay. We have solid steel ingot. Yes.
Oh?
And then the other options are
that's-
steamed copper sheets or electric circuit board, but no, absolutely solid steel ingot get. That's awesome. That's one of the big ones we wanted. It's not the oil recipe you wanted, but I think we're happy to get that, right?
We're thrilled to get that.
Yeah.
That's a big step up.
Yeah. And then we have another hard drive in. Grab this one? Yeah, we did. High-speed connectors, fantastic. Industrial steel beams, love it. Okay, do you still have a hard drive on you as well?
Yes, I have
Okay.
one hard drive on me.
So we have one cooking and one there. So hopefully between these two, unless there's any more desert ones you want to grab, we can probably head back to the base now.
I think that's all the ones in the desert.
Okay.
I think we did it. I think did we get the rubber one in the canyon?
10 rubber in the canyon. That's the one that I ran off and did myself.
Okay. And yeah, I think we're basically done with all of the desert.
That's kind of cool. Are we anywhere near our power? Just trying to get my bearings as to where we are right now.
The base is west-northwest from us.
No, I mean more specifically the... Wait, 2 high-speed connectors? Did I get any of those? Where the coal is. Because if we grab some coal, we can do a little bit of research right now on coal and gunpowder. Oh, high-speed connectors. Yo, there's actually one dead ahead of us, due west, that we can now unlock. Oh, we have coal back at the base anyways for steel. So we can do coal and gunpowder research together to unlock dynamite.
The high-speed connector one that you're thinking of
Yeah.
is like pretty far away.
Is it? Oh, okay. All right, let's just head back to the base then. Yeah. Do you want to drive?
Like, it's definitely doable. Sure.
I'll hang out and talk to chat while you bring us home.
Did you want to go straight to the base, or did you want to go to the power station?
We've got coal at home. McDonald's.
That was interesting.
Good start. Good start. Actually, I kind of want to hop off and grab these berries. Fuji's going, we don't need roads. Nice. How you doing, chat? Hope you're having a cozy Saturday. Thank you so much for joining us today. Factory Games with Fugi has been a fun, ongoing mini-series that we've done on the channel for quite some time now. Is it? Hold on, Max, is it also your birthday today? Happy birthday.
Yo, happy birthday.
Joe shouted from the other room, what? No! She cannot believe it's your birthday. Like, oh no. We're a bad friend for not knowing that. That's amazing. She feels that we should have known. I can't wait. I'm just remembering one of the last human interactions I had was actually Max and I sitting down for Korean fried chicken in one of the places in Cook Street Village. Joe says, happy birthday, friend. We're home! You miss Korean fried chicken? It's good stuff.
When I read KFC, I don't typically think Korean fried chicken.
Yeah, but
but,
in the context, you have to, autocomplete with your brain there, right? Nobody, I don't
but
know how many
I like it
people
a
would
lot better.
say I miss KFC when they're talking about a different type of fried chicken, right? That's deliberately why she wrote it that way. Very nice. Okay, I'm putting any of the tech we haven't currently unlocked into the rightmost chest as usual.
I'll
Oh,
put
actually,
the
do you have 100 motors
parts
on you?
No.
Because I still happen to have enough plastic and rubber on me to basically finish this milestone.
I mean, I do not have I have 76 motors now.
You know what? Between what we have upstairs and that, throw them in the system, eh?
Where do we put the slugs?
Convert them into whatchamadoodles and then put them in that chest. Oh, we don't have mycelium, do we? Or do we? Oh, we've got some. I'm gonna make more alien huffs.
Is there no use for slugs other than power shards?
Not that I know of. You need slugs in the early game to unlock the power shard recipe, but that's it.
Okay.
I don't know, chat. Anyone know of any other reason to use slugs other than what we're using them for right now?
And then do hard drives go in the rightmost chest?
Just keep it on you, because as soon as the one is done, we're just gonna throw it in.
Okay.
Yeah, we're sitting on 36 shards. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Hmm?
Currently, they're only used. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that chest. Okay, hold up.
All right, quartz. We got silica. You have sulfur. Great. I'm gonna grab the sulfur and the coal. Here's maybe an inglorious task. Do we want to refactor steel right now? Or no? I guess we only want to scale it up next
No.
time.
No, we'll probably put steel in the new wet smeltery, and we'll
Right.
use the new recipe there.
Okay, so I think we have two things that we want to do right now. One, we want to finish this current manufacturing thing, and then two, we should probably run over to the... oil area. Wait, we're not getting enough coal to actually steal everything here? We're perfectly getting enough coal to make this work, which is bad. Whatever, I'm just going to steal it all. How much sulfur do I have? Yeah. Yeah, we should grab enough rubber and plastic that we can do a C-can production for some computers. And that'll set us up so that tomorrow we'll have, again, like a temporary computer solution so we can unlock trains.
Nice. Yeah, I should probably dump all my stuff then.
Yeah, once I have 148, I hope it's in a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm not even looking at this. You can put slugs on a sushi belt? What? Slugs are good when you need output and lack space, or sometimes it's good for like overclocking your output for raw goods, right? For example, iron. It's a 2-to-1 ratio for gunpowder. For which? Coal to... In which way? I need twice the amount of sulfur, twice the amount of coal. Yep, you're right. Do we have any black powder sitting around or no? No, I didn't
don't
pre-make
recall
any.
seeing
I think we need like 50 black powder to unlock a tier here. Oh right, it's like black powder and I think black powder and steel pipe is what I need to start unlocking some stuff. All right, we have another MAM research complete here. It'd be amazing if we got that recipe you wanted.
Let's take a look-see.
Can you place a slug on the ground or can you only get them from machine output? I don't know. Was it heavy oil residue, which is the one that you wanted?
No. I don't think any of these are necessarily what we wanted.
I have no opinion if you just want to pick it, or do you want to give it to chat? Chat seems excited about diluted fuel, but you want to let them pick?
Sure. Yeah, we can go diluted fuel.
Wait, Nova Tiempo says that is the recipe you wanted, was the heavy oil residue.
It's very much not what I want.
Okay.
I
All right, chat.
promise you.
1, 2, or 3. Type into Twitch chat which one you think we should take here. 1, 2, or 3. With fused wire being 1 and diluted fuel being 3. 4 is not an option. All right, we have a bunch of trolls. Good, good. Thank you for your input. Very valuable.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna do the actual useful thing here.
Are you making a poll?
Yes.
Yeah, but a poll takes time. You know, you expect chat.
Yeah, well, chat is 50-50 split on this.
Yeah, I can actually
so-
see that they've actually perfectly split between options 2 and 3. Right, I forget you have mod power on my channel.
Yeah.
You got that sword next to that wrench.
Do you normally allow additional votes?
No.
No. Pure democracy.
Everyone is even in this community. Yeah, you can weigh votes so like subs or more, you know, get twice as many says or whatever, but
No, it's you can allow people to vote multiple times if they spend either channel points or bits.
oh,
And so like depending on how you configure it, it can be a fun way to like make channel points more valuable, or like give a use for channel points. If you're running like a poll like every stream or so, or a way to make money if you want people to spend bits on them.
the channel point one's kind of interesting. All right, don't do it, chat. Don't you dare do it. No, no,
God,
no.
please.
Okay,
Please.
thank goodness. Wow. All right, heavy oil residue it is.
By a single vote. Okay.
Chat was trying to set up a tie again.
You have a great and awful community.
You hear that, chat? What? We need 100 gunpowder? Oh my god. We don't have enough sulfur. We need to get another 52 sulfur if we want that.
I'm going to finally run over and pick up the plastic and rubber.
Okay. You do that. I will...
Did you queue up more motors?
I threw... Before we left, I threw most of our steel pipes in there. So we should have some. But I can also queue up even more. You missed it and you didn't vote.
Yeah,
Next time.
there are 0 motors in the
There's 0 motors currently? Well, that honks. All right, well, I'm going to put 200, 400 steel tubes up top. No lighting grid. Lights require either quartz or Certus. It requires a technology branch that we just like don't care to go along right now. Oh, wait, maybe we're out of... oh, it's the other side. We're out of rotors.
that would do it.
Oh, we also need to put more copper wire in here too. Neat. Fugi, you've now been immortalized in the quote database as saying that I have a great and awful community. And you're not wrong.
Not my best line.
You're not even wrong. All right, a little bit disappointed by our inability to unlock industrial manufacturing right now, but you know, so it goes. Oh, I didn't grab butts. I was supposed to grab more rotors? Yeah. I went all that way. Rotor in. We're not handcrafting them, chat. Can't get mad. It's still automation. This is so different from our first playthrough. I'm really enjoying it. We're just approaching all these problems from a completely different way. It's kind of refreshing, if I'm honest. Yeah, because the last time we played this, our goal was every single thing that we made, we would mass produce. And it would have its own storage container. And then we would just, if we ever ran out of anything, we'd just scale up production infinitely. And then just unlock things one at a time. All right, production has resumed, my friend. We've got our first couple of motors heading down, so we should be able to get that. Probably in about 5 to 10 minutes, we'll have enough to complete it.
I am returning with over 2,000 each of...
Oh, heck yeah. Good
I
stuff.
think we're good for a little bit on that.
Oh, do I still need to scale up power? Yeah, I do. All right, I need to go make... Actually, I don't even know what the situation is over there, so I have to go investigate. And then, when I come back after, I'll find out if we can... I'll find out what I need to actually, like, make more. Oliver's at the bottom of the base? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is there a power line I can grab here? Survey says yes.
Serge learns one cool trick. Tries to find every opportunity he can to use it.
Well, yeah, it's a cool trick. Grab some more sulfur? Yeah, that's also the plan. All right. I don't know if you have a short-term goal in the meantime. I'm off doing these things.
Not really. I'll think.
You could start setting up a production floor for computers. even if we're not quite there.
Oh, is that what we're doing next?
I thought that was your goal. I thought your goal was, hey, it'd be really cool if... That was our stand-up before we went off and looking for hard drives. So, like, it'd be really cool if I could get computers being made today.
That is true. I did say that.
You can change your mind.
No, honestly, I just forgot. I'm like, all right, we need these hard drives. We need oil making things, and then I just completely forgot why we were doing it. Because yeah, I knew we wanted trains, and I forgot that computers are an integral part of that process. Honestly, I'm kind of curious if we've just picked up... Yeah, we've just picked up enough computers by now that we don't even have to make them. We can just unlock trains.
I mean, that's cool as heck, too. I like free trains.
Yeah, we could unlock trains right now while we wait for the motors.
Is this sulfur? Oh, wow, I'm in luck.
You want to do that?
Do we have heavy modular frames yet? No. No, we don't have... The
Yeah, we do.
amount of things that we have automated is comically low.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah, I think the next quality of life unlock might be gunpowder stuff,
Right.
because it'll let us explore through poison areas pretty handily.
Why do we have no steel pipe?
What's that?
Why do we have no steel pipe?
What does... No steel plate?
Steel pipe.
Oh, because I threw them all in to make motors.
I guess I'm curious why we're making them so slowly.
Because we have no steel.
Oh, well.
Yeah, because our steel production is extremely throttled.
That's unfortunate.
You're not wrong. Turns out our coal power area is actually really far away. Holy moly. Okay, I think we're at the point now where I need to... Are these all tier 2 yet? Okay, these are all tier 1. So I think what I'm going to do is grab 3 tier 2 miners. Crap. Fugi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need, in order to get us power, I'm going to need 60 steel pipes and 30 modular frames.
Like normal modular frames?
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Yes, I realize we can upgrade our steel production. We can fix anything. We can fix all the problems. Remember, we have a goal, though. And sometimes you move fast and you don't fix everything along the way. That's okay.
So you want some of these
Wait, are these
steel
not even...
pipes, huh?
Is this not even getting enough to function properly? No, it is. It's just barely getting enough coal to keep working. Okay, so these are all operational. So if I double this, that means I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which I don't need to make a notepad there. I can make 10 more coal burners. Which means I would need 1, 2, 3, 4. I would need 4 more water
Increases
things.
production complexity. A critical look at production line logistics and efficiency is recommended during integration. The truck allows for increased efficiency in transportation, automated or otherwise. New project parts.
Yeah, why is everything broken? You've been moving fast and breaking things for 12 hours. Yes.
True.
We've been very transparent. We've said this is all temporary the entire time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to bring this out pretty far. Hope I have enough copper piping. Oh yeah, we're fine for copper piping. We've been making a bunch of that for a while. I think last I checked, we're sitting on about 1,000 copper pipes.
What?
The copper thingy for fluids.
Sheet? Okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's still so interesting in this game that you never actually produce the thing you build with. It's like, I don't know. I realize I said the exact same thing last time we played, but it's a very big deal that compared to other automation games, you never make conveyor belts. You never make pipes. You only ever make the base component and then build it directly from your inventory as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've heard of people
So,
doing temporary tech debt and having to maintain it for 5 years. Sure, but we're not like a legacy software product, right? We're two pals playing a video game. We don't have users, yeah.
That is the important part here.
I think the other thing is we don't have to guarantee uptime, which is a big reason a lot of legacy code persists, is because you can't take it down or risk breaking it to worry about like your users having access to stuff. The only thing that we need to maintain for uptime is the stream.
So, were you asking me to deliver you some things?
No, I just want to make sure that when you're grabbing stuff in the base, that we that you don't use it all up.
Well, I've got some bad news for you.
Go on.
We have a severe steel pipe deficit occurring right now.
Very good.
Yeah.
Does that mean less than 60?
I mean, we have negative steel pipe right now.
We can't possibly have a negative steel pipe. You know what? Go back up to the motor area and pull 200 out.
I pulled all of the steel pipe out of the motor area. We still have a negative steel pipe.
Uh-huh.
In that steel pipe has been allocated to projects and we don't possess it.
All right. Then maybe we have to bump up our temporary coal production or steel production a bit.
I may be currently at our steel areas, just trying to see what I can scrounge together here.
5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I overscaled. That's fine. Okay, you know, that's fine. That's fine, and everything is good, and everything is fine. While I'm here, before I head back, just to keep room in my inventory, I'm just going to upgrade everything I can to tier 2. Oh, wait. Did I just... the opposite of that? Did I just make those all tier 1? Crap, I'm pretty sure I just did. Like, I'm not too worried about a lot of these outer paths, because I'm probably going to have to, like, re-figure out where the inputs are going, but that's fine. Oh, a little bit of tech debt. See? Don't tell me I never clean up tech debt, chat. You see that? That right there was a perfect example of good guy Serge, the hero of tech debt.
Okay, bud.
Uh-huh. Look, sometimes you just need to know what's within your grasp. I'm not going to save the world, but I can fix some tech debt.
Yeah.
Are there still shame
good to
chests
have
from this
reasonable
morning? I don't want to
goals.
talk about it. Sorry, what was that, Fuji?
It's good to have reasonable goals.
Yeah, exactly. Serge, I'm never working with you on a project. Why? Don't you want somebody who's going to clean up your tech debt, Max? I'll document it. Everything will be
Serge
perfect.
is actually great to work with.
Pardon me?
I know we're joking, we're having a good time here, but Serge is actually great to work with.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You hear that? Some of you say mean things about me. Wait, we have a truck now? Fuel type, any fuel type, has 48 inventory slot, has a built-in crafting bench. Is the truck new?
Yes. The truck is new.
Kyle, with 38 months. Fuji, that's how long I've been streaming for now. I have people who've been subbed for 38 months.
Woo. Wow. Okay.
I think that is about the start of the pandemic, but I can't remember. That's supposed to look like a rib cage, right?
I just realized what you said.
What's that?
I just realized what you said, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The saddest part is that feels right in some world, right? Yeah. I mean, the other joke is to be like, yeah, so since March.
Yeah.
All right, I have to stop and grab sulfur is in this valley, right? Oh, by the time we get back, another hard drive should be done cooking.
It's done. Yeah.
Mmm.
It's done right now.
I'll come check that out. Sec.
Oh dear.
Do you have any sulfur mines near us? Yes, there's a sulfur source here, but we're not actively mining any sulfur. I'm sorry, Joe. Or rather, I should say there is a nearby sulfur node, but we're not doing anything with it. Hey, look, I found another slug. Poll for this one as well? No, it's only a poll if we don't know what we want. We have a pretty clear plan, but if something shows up and we're like, ah, whatever, then we're happy to let y'all decide. But we have plans. We have very important plans. Like, this way. Excuse me. Pardon me. Can't wait till I get TNT. Oh, thank goodness we get like 3 at a time here. But I'm going to stay here till we get like, I don't know, 2 hundo or something. This valley is very pretty. I mean, if we ignore the spiders and the fart plants. But yeah, very pretty otherwise.
Huh? How did I manage that? Yeah, 1 second.
Bye, Fuji.
Yeah,
That's
just-
right.
I'm logging back in real quick.
My rocks are moldy. Uh-oh. Definitely need to turn off this game. I'm pretty sure people have told us before that they played peaceful. I've been watching a lot of a YouTuber lately. Very reminiscent of like a modern Reggie Watts. And what he does, he has a microphone and a sample board. And he'll just start like making a sound like this and then loop it back in. And I just like add stuff on top of it over and over. I'm gonna need to remember that dude's name. Mark something.
Sir,
Definitely not family friendly. Yes, Fugi.
what was our solution for invisible conveyor belts again?
Oh, we both have to log out. Mark Rebelet. Isn't Reggie Watts the modern Reggie Watts? I mean, Reggie Watts is obviously still around and still amazing. But I think of more of a modern version of this because I'm pretty sure, at least my exposure to this Mark character, wow, is primarily through YouTube and live concerts. Whereas I saw, and like my first exposure to Reggie Watts was through like comedy festivals and TED Talks. It's just like a very different medium. Yeah, definitely not family friendly. Nope, but Mark Rebelet is great. Okay, let me drive to where you are, Fugi, just so that if I log back in, I don't know. I just want to make sure that if there's any weird desync thing, we're close to each other. But yeah, because I host this locally, Fugi, I'll restart on my side and it should fix the invisible conveyor belt problem that you're experiencing.
Okay, sounds good. I knew we had a solution for it. I just forgot what it was.
When uranium hunting the other day, I had a fun experience of building from far away to avoid the spiders that I needed to overclock it. No! The flamingo guy. Yes, the flamingo guy. Is oops. Certainly one way to describe that. The bathrobe guy.
Yeah, the alarm clock guy.
The alarm clock is a good one. Yeah, that one went pretty viral.
Yeah, there are a number of songs of his that I really enjoy, and his live streams of him making the songs are great because it's a very organic process.
Yeah.
But yeah, very not family.
No. All right. I'm saving. Fugi, I'm just going to be exiting really quick. Do I just exit to the main menu or do I have to completely power cycle the game chat? I mean, I may as well. I'm going to exit the desktop just to be extra safe here, Fugi.
Okay.
The bathrobe guy. Apparently the flamingo song came about because his producer threw up a flamingo stock footage behind him. Yeah, I mean, he's obviously a very tremendous improviser, right? I'm going to Nova Tiempo. Yes, we're going to be back at 9 a.m. tomorrow with more factory goodness. Did the game remember the network quality setting that we changed previously? Oh, I don't know. It's a good question. I hope so. Restart your entire internet infrastructure, this to be safe. Brilliant. So it was under gameplay? Network quality ultra. Yeah, I remembered.
I'd be kind of surprised if it didn't.
Yeah, that's an odd thing for a game to forget, right? So Fugi, is your appointment at 1 or do you have to go at 1?
I need to go at 1.
Okay. Yeah, so, okay, perfect. We'll call it then.
Hard,
So we got
hard out at 1.
Yeah.
We can end a couple minutes earlier if we find a good stopping point. Or you can also continue a little bit after if you need to.
No. I like the plan to wrap here. I'm going to do some quick MAM stuff. That's my goal for today. But I think we've nailed our goals for today. Our goal were unlock some stuff, reevaluate. The fact that we've got basic plastic production happening right now feels very rewarding. I'm probably not going to get to the coal stuff now, but I think that's how I'll start tomorrow's show, is doubling our current power infrastructure.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds very reasonable.
All right. We have unlocked iron alloy ingot. We have unlocked the coal recipe or the charcoal recipe, don't care, or quick wire stators. These all honk.
Yeah.
MO.
Yeah.
All right, chat. 1, 2, or 3. You get to pick. 4 is not one of the options. Neither is 0.5. Oh, everybody likes the iron ingot, the alloy ingot. 5 is further exceeding the range of options that aren't in there. A lot of people like the alloy. You realize with us getting the water stuff, the alloy is probably the one we're least likely to ever use.
I mean, we technically could use it, but like, why?
All right. People who wanted the vote have spoken. Did we have another hard drive still or no?
I think we're out. I think we're out of hard drives.
All right. So we missed on the recipe you wanted?
Yeah, it's fine.
Unlucky.
Like, it's working, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow. I forgot that the recipe I wanted to unlock of 100 black powder also requires 100 of those steel pipes. So if we fix steel tonight, I might actually AFK again overnight, Fugi, just so that we have access to a whole bunch of like steel products in the morning. Should I overclock the coal as well? No, I don't think we need that much power yet. Do these recipes cycle? So how recipes work, and correct me if I'm mistaken, is that the game has a certain amount of unlockable recipes in it. And whenever you go and you unlock one, it checks for all of the recipes that you've unlocked progress-wise, and then will randomly pick 3 from within that pool. So the earlier you start, the more likely you are to unlock everything at a certain tier and then keep progressing. So yeah, it won't... Yeah, it'll be 3 different ones each time unless it decides to randomly pick the same one. That's how random works. Wait, there are definitely grades of hard drive as well? Really? So are you saying that... I wasn't under the impression that hard drives had set recipes on them. Because that doesn't make sense because you can unlock them in different orders, right? There are more hard drives than what you need? Yeah, that was my understanding as well. You don't need absolutely everything, which is kind of nice. I would awesome shop, by the way. 6 coupons. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to make sure I have all the components on me I need for tomorrow. Okay, we got our 30 there. We need cased industrial beams. Hard drive stack? In your inventory, I believe they do. Nice. Hard drive stack up to 50? Dang. Oh, this isn't bad. Yo, Fugi, we had 50 steel pipes.
No, we don't.
What do you mean, no, we don't?
As soon as I get there, we don't.
What if I take them first? What do you need them for?
No, you can take them.
Well, no, mine is
we just need 170 more for this milestone.
Oh, we want to do a milestone? What's more important, the milestone or power?
I mean, probably power.
Yeah.
But that's why I was making all the jokes about like, no, we don't have any steel pipes.
Right, that's why we're in a
Steel pipe.
deficit right now. Okay.
Yeah. You can absolutely take the steel pipe if you have a better immediate use for it. Like,
Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I think we have excess steel. I'm actually going to craft the last couple by hand. There's no difference from one hard drive to another. What's relevant is the recipes that you've unlocked based on milestones. Yeah, okay, so what I was saying. Then I nailed it.
sense.
God, we're so ingot poor. It's like continuously shocked at how we're always lacking everything. Okay, so if I want to handcraft steel pipes, which I can because my hands are amazing, I need 8, which means I need 12. I hope that math checks out. If it doesn't, do it right here. All right, nailed it. All right, I have the 60 I need. Everything else is yours, my friend. Now I need 140 rotors. Uh-oh. God, we're at everything, Fugi. Yeah, I'm gonna AFK it tonight. I'm just gonna leave the game running the entire time we're gone so we come back and have anything.
I mean, we definitely did that a lot last time.
Yeah. Some of the milestones are brutal for how long you have to wait.
Oh, we haven't even started making the parts for the next
Space elevator? No, that's
space
fine.
elevator either, yeah. Oh, I found I'm like, why is our steel production so bad? And I look over and there's one tier 2 conveyor or tier 1 conveyor belt in between two tier 2 conveyor belts. I'm like, I found the problem.
Oh.
That's why it was moving so slowly.
Oh. All right, other than portable miners, I have everything I need. You know what I might do? I might make them miners and then actually just go drive over there. No, we'll stay here. We'll do our stand up together. Because I might actually need your help if we just want to like rapid fire through it together, like the placing of everything. Because I can do all the building if you want to do input logic. Because you're better at that part than I am.
What are we doing?
So I'm doubling the number of coal, or doubling our coal production, and I'm doubling the number of coal generators we have. So we're going to be going from 10 coal plants to 20, which means we're going to be going from 750 megawatts to 1500, which will be great for us.
Yep.
And I'll have 3 tier 2 conveyor belts that are going in. One that's going to be carrying 120, and I think the other 2 are less than that. We'll do the actual math at that point. Actually, we could overclock it too. And then what I would appreciate from you is using your math brain to figure out when to actually inject into it. We'll do an injected manifold.
Okay. Anything I need to bring?
This will be first thing tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll want pipes. We'll want everything we need for, like liquid movement, conveyor belts, all that sort of stuff. Maybe, I don't know if we have any resources for like tier 3 stuff, but yeah. Do we have power storage? Not yet, no. We haven't gone down that tack tree.
Oh yeah, we can absolutely make tier 3 conveyor belts.
Yeah, everything is fixated on trains and ingot. And anything that doesn't involve either trains or the water ingot creation has been excluded. We don't have lights, we don't have batteries, we got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Actually, friend, I think unless you're currently working on something, now might be a good time to call it, because I'm like totally prepped for tomorrow.
Yeah, I just finished revamping steel, so steel is now moving a lot faster and should hopefully have less issues with it up until the wet smelter. And
Let's
yeah.
little recap of what we actually got done. I'm feeling pretty good about that. We dipped our toes into oil refining. We've got plastic, we've got rubber. They're not really doing anything with it yet, but just the fact that we have access to it is great for unlocking stuff. I think we don't have any more blockers now for our ultimate refinery, our ultimate smelterer, right? I think we are going to need to ramp up steel production if we do want to do train stuff.
I think it. I'm trying to think. I'm like, I think we can start making the wet smeltery tomorrow.
Yeah. My issue is even if we start building it, is it like, I guess it can be constructed but not operational. Operational meaning it gives us the resources we need.
Well, we can start building it and start ferrying ore to it, I guess, from the desert.
You know what might be good
And
to do is actually there's a bunch of untapped nodes. So rather than diverting what we have, we could actually just start grabbing new resources in that area. Just everything that's over there. Any iron, any copper that we have, just like make a ton of miners and just grab it all.
Okay. Okay.
And then finally, when that's up, we can do like an Indiana Jones. And, you know, hot swap it before, you know, we trigger a boulder to come and crush us or whatever. You know, Indiana Jones stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we can like. I feel reasonably confident we can get a train going.
And train, sure. Cool. Well, that should be a lot of fun. All right, Fugi, thank you very much, my friend.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
You have a fantastic day. Like I said, I'm just going to leave this. I'm just going to leave this running all night. Should be a good day for that.
Seems very reasonable.
Chat, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been an absolute blast. Fugi and I will be back again tomorrow at 9 a.m. We're going to be doing probably a longer day tomorrow. Today was short because we both had errands to do, which is, you know, fair enough. And apologies for missing last weekend in its entirety. But you're wonderful. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for the subs and the bits and for being here and your positivity in chat. Y'all are the best. Oh, I just realized I should probably hop out of Discord for Fugi. Bye, Fugi.
Bye.
Yeah. If you're new to the channel, please consider following. Stream 6 days a week, always at 9 a.m. So if this time works for you, appreciate you coming on back. Let's go find a friend to send some love on to. You know, we haven't raided in a very long time. Is Julie. My friend Julie is streaming some Final Fantasy 14, so let's go send some love that way. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. You're the best. You think I go to the VODs from the start of this run? Curious how the early game is? It was a good time. All the VODs are also on the YouTube channel. Joe does a ton of work making sure all that stuff gets put away there. So if you've ever missed any of the streams, at least since like March of 2020, Joe has been uploading almost every single stream we've ever done. So huge shout out to her and all of her hard work. All right. We're going to raid Julie. I tend to be very family friendly. Julie is lovely, but will occasionally utter profanity like butts and stuff like that. So just as a heads up, but go let somebody know that they are loved. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.